All right, Kraos. Before we get started, can you say something real quick before? All right, nope, it fucked up. Wait, hold on. Give me a sec. Try again. Round two.
All right. Testing,
Perfect.
testing.
All
Hello.
right. So let's get this show on the road. Sorry for the little bit of delay there because there was a little bit of an issue on the stream. So, anyways, let's get this one started. So, welcome back to Phoenix Dota, Australia server, upper division. We are watching Eternal internal Discord taking on. Don't have a team name just yet. My name is Ano the Caster, and I'm going to be joined here by Kraos. I think this is the second time we've casted together, right?
Yes, it is. Hi, nice to see you guys again. I will be co-casting alongside the amazing Anno.
Amazing is too much for me. I'm flattered. Here, have your money. All right.
Five
So,
seconds
anyways,
remaining.
Krayos, let's we usually since you're not really used to casting with me all that yet, let's just straight up ask. I'm just going to be asking you all about like the drafts and all that. Since you
Sure.
yourself, you are an intermediate captain, which means you are more qualified than me in Dota drafting and all that. So,
No,
Dire
definitely
team
not.
pick.
We are okay. I want to make clear that I am just playing for fun, and we are not tryharding at all. So
Radiant team
it's
pick.
we're just in it just for fun. Seriously.
all right. So,
So
Krayos, what do you
Shadow
see
Fiend
so
came
far
out.
here from Internal as well as don't have a team just yet? Internal Discord, they ban Mars, Earth Spirit, Omni, Bounty. While for
Ten
don't have a
seconds
team,
remaining.
they're banned Doom, BB, Clockwork, and they first pick Shadowfiend.
5 seconds remaining.
I think Shadow Fiend is super broken right now, especially in a team like the higher MMR the team is, the better it is, I think. So I am quite amazed that Don't
Enemy
Have a
team
Team Name
ban.
Just Yet
Mm.
was given it seriously because I mean I don't think the Omni pick or the Mars pick first ban would have been scary, but SF first pick is definitely incredibly scary.
Mm.
So I'm a bit weirded
Ten
out by that,
seconds
but
remaining.
it's maybe they have a counter to it. We'll see.
So
Five
like,
seconds
why like
remaining.
all of a sudden? I've been like, honestly not been playing Dota for maybe consistently, maybe for a month or two. Why is carries like Shadowfiend and Luna? Why did they just suddenly burst onto the
Radiant
scene?
team pick.
In your opinion?
I mean, I think there is a much higher demand for carries that can hit a slightly earlier timing. Like you see, the most meta carries right now are Dragon Knight in pro scene at least. Dragon Knight DK, Dragon Knight Luna, SF, maybe Medusa as well. Right? They
Ten
all
seconds
generally
remaining.
tend to get really really strong and are able to conduct like a good death ball
Five
push at
seconds
around
remaining.
20 to 25 minutes. Especially if they secure an early lead, because unlike carries like PA and AM that take quite a while to farm and can't really be on the map, Shadow Fiend, Luna, Dragon Knight are all pretty strong heroes, and even if they don't do that well in lane, which they should because they're very very strong laners as well, they can join the team and contribute to fights, and they
Mm.
push really hard as well, which is a big problem because I think
Dire team
judging from
pick.
what I've seen, especially because I follow Dream League, right?
Yep.
Which obviously is a different bracket from us, but I've noticed that it's really, really difficult to push high ground come about like 30 to 35 minutes, maybe even 40
Dire team
minutes,
pick.
if the like the teams are roughly even. So generally I think the strat for a lot of teams now is, try and secure the advantage a bit earlier on and to do the push early instead of try to do it like late, because late then becomes very random. It's very hard to do. So Shadow Fiend in
Ten
particular
seconds
has,
remaining.
if I'm not wrong, has stood out as the
Five
number one
seconds
like most banned
remaining.
hero because of his passive, the lasting presence facet, which basically means that like every time he gets a kill, he increases the minus armor aura by two, and that can stack like infinitely
Radiant
as
team
long as he
pick.
continuously gets kills within 70 seconds of each other. The ogre, along with the Shadow Fiend, is literally the one of the best pairings because all Shadow Fiend just needs is the attack speed from Bloodlust,
Hmm.
and he just destroys the lane. He runs it down, and there's not much a lot of people can do about him. I think the Pugna is kind of like a solution to that. They're like, okay, if SF is right clicking people, we can just decrypt him, right? Hoodwink maybe is like we can keep him immobilized from afar, but I genuinely don't think that this is enough of an appropriate response. I do
Radiant
feel
team
like
pick.
Nyx is
Sand
a
King.
good pick as well. Oh, interesting. So I want to talk about the Nyx pick as well,
Hmm.
right? Because I mean, typically when you do a draft, you want to think about a lot of different things. Like maybe you want to save, maybe you want some like split push, Maybe you want some deep push. Maybe you want some like kind of like
10
ganking
seconds
potential and stuff like that.
remaining.
Don't have a team name just yet. All in
5
on
seconds remaining.
stuns and catch,
Mm.
or at least they're doing so with this ogre next pick. I would not be surprised if they pick another hero with save, because the strategy is very simple: fight around Shadow Fiend and just catch people for him to keep killing,
Mm.
especially in 20-25 minute mark. Like Shadow Fiend doesn't even need to have a good lane like for this to happen. He just needs like a Dragonlance, a MOM,
Dire team pick.
and maybe a BKB,
Oh,
and just
Alchemist.
ooh, okay.
Well, technically speaking here, Krayos, like I've really been seeing this quite a lot. What do you think about Terrorblade offlane for don't have a team?
I mean, in general, I think
10
Terrorblade
seconds
offlane has
remaining.
been picked a lot to counter Doom drafts, especially in
Mm.
pro play,
5
right?
seconds
Because it's the one
remaining.
thing that actually saves a carry from when he's doomed, because it's a
Mm,
life
yeah.
source, right? It's not actually a heal. But Doom is banned, but I don't have a team name just yet. So
Mm.
I don't think they would go for it. I mean, if I were them, I'd pick something like an Axe here or even
Oh.
Slaughter. Again, doubling down on a push. I think the internal Discord strategy here is okay, fuck it. We're just gonna turn on BKBs, blink stun the Shadow Fiend, kill him first, and then the rest of his team's completely useless.
Mm.
Especially considering that Alchemist has the ability to just run at Shadow Fiend, and if anything, he actually can deal with him quite well because the armor is relatively high. If he gets Basher, Shadow Fiend actually can't do anything. Like the right clicks can't come out even with the BKB.
Mm.
Sand King. So I like what they're doing. I'm just not sure. I think that if you have the correct like picks
Dire team
on don't have a
ban.
team name just yet, like oh yeah,
Invoker.
Oh.
as you can see, right? They're really all in on this right click Shadow
Radiant
Fiend thing,
team ban.
right? I have seen the Harj play before. I think his Invoker is okay. It's not
Mm.
bad. It's one of his like stable laner picks, but definitely it complements the draft very well because the
10
alacrity is one
seconds
thing for the Shadow
remaining.
Fiend, obviously, but it does provide a lot of these like control spells
5 seconds
that would
remaining.
prevent Alchemist and Sancting from getting on top of Shadow Fiend if the need arises.
So what do you think the offlane should be? Like, I mean, what you mentioned, right? Axe should be the
Radiant
pick here
team
for
ban.
don't have a team. So for internal Discord, they're missing a mid laner. So they ban out the puck. What do you think should the eternal Discord mid laner should be?
Internal Discord's mid laner, if I'm not wrong, I don't know. Like, I okay. So just briefly
10
looking at his
seconds
Dota buff right
remaining.
now, he plays all the Spirit heroes a
5
lot. He does
seconds
Storm a
remaining.
lot. He does Puck a lot. Um, I think Storm is a pretty decent pick against don't have a team name just yet. I do know that there's a Nyx Assassin in the pool, but I think Storm is good because it allows don't have a team. It allows internal Discord to kind of like start fights in a more chaotic manner, which is antithetical to
Dire
don't have a
team
team name
ban.
just grouping up together and sticking really close, right? Because if Storm can kind of like jump the back lines, then you kind of disperse them a little bit, then Sanking comes in with a big
Dire
like
team
epicenter and
pick.
everything. Okay, so they ban out the Storm. On So now it's the offlane pick first. They did ban out the Mars, which I think it would have been a good pick here.
Mm.
I can imagine them just trying for like a they want the Sand King probably, but they don't have it. Slaughter might be in the pool.
10
I would say
seconds
Axe is
Oh,
remaining.
not bad here.
Mars is still here.
No, it's banned. It was
Oh, by
banned
who?
like by internal
5
Discord.
seconds
First pick,
remaining.
first ban.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
notice it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah. I mean, I think they need. Actually, they kind of need like a someone to give them vision. I think right now there is the Nyx, but I don't know how. I don't think you can win this lane against Alchemist and Pugna. So Slaughter is definitely out. Axe is okay. I think I can see a
Radiant team
Nyx has
pick.
an axe that cuts lanes. Oh,
Death Prophet. So interesting. Are
this might
they
be a Naharj mid lane
are they
death.
gonna run? Yeah, are they gonna run Ogre Magi offlane?
It seems that way.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, this changes a lot of things
5
because
seconds
now don't have a
remaining.
team name just yet. Doesn't really actually have a frontliner that they can initiate fights with.
Mm.
I mean, you do have Ogre who stands in front. He's literally a frontliner, but he doesn't do the job very well of preventing the enemies from going on his backline,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Uh, I am not sure why this Death Prophet was picked. I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah,
Uh,
so going to what you're saying about, jumping in, wouldn't you say like Void Spirit would be the pick here? Or actually Pangolier, I
Choose
was
your
gonna mention
hero.
also. Since you mentioned Spirit Heroes for the internal Discord mid laner, I would say maybe a Void Spirit if you're talking about spirits.
I mean, uh, oh, I'm very confused, honestly. Like, because I know he did have, oh, he didn't have Earth Spirit as well. I don't know. I think an Axe pick would have been okay here,
Wait,
actually.
so wait, that's going to be a pause. That's a pause 3 Death Prophet.
Yeah, it's +3 Death Prophet. I'm
Yeah.
looking at his profile now. He's never played a single game of Death Prophet in his life.
Um,
This will be his, unless he's played it like more
way
than
back,
6 months
right?
ago.
Yeah.
This is his only game of Death Prophet in the last year. Not even, not, yeah. He has not played Death Prophet in a year. Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, I'm gonna see this for sure. Death Prophet on the
All right. So
Okay.
while Kraos
Last
is
game of
double
Death
checking that.
PP
Oh,
was in 8 months ago, and it was a loss. It was a very bad loss.
oh,
Oh my.
very. I'm really okay. So it's been quite some time since we've seen a consistent Death Prophet core pick up here in Phoenix League. Not gonna lie to you, it's been. I think it's been also a while since I've seen Death Prophet core in general. I haven't seen it in any of my games recently either.
Yeah, I don't know. But hey, look, these guys are way higher MMR than me. I have no right to criticize them for the pick here. I'm just gonna say that from the perspective of someone who drafts like safe, easy to play around drafts, this Death Prophet like definitely is a lineup that I would not know how to play, especially considering that Shadow Fiend drafts are supposed to be quite straightforward as far as I've seen. Whereas on the side of internal Discord,
Prepare for
I actually quite like what they have. The team fights are very robust. There is the ability to control an area with the Sand King, the Pango Roll, as well as the Another Ward from Pugna. The Alchemist will pretty much guarantee a pretty early timing. And the thing that I like the most about internal Discord's draft is the fact that all three of them have heroes. They have three heroes that very easily just jump someone and pick them off.
All
And
right.
it's not like the don't have team name have any heroes that have any
Mhm.
saves. So honestly, I don't know. I think lanes could be even. Definitely Shadow Fiend and Ogre are going to likely destroy the
30
Sand King
seconds
and
to
Hoodwink.
battle.
Mm.
But I mean, Shadow Fiend can't really like do much in team fights until like his team is strong around him. So I actually don't think Dyer has much of a chance in this game. I'm not gonna lie,
All right.
based on my
With that in mind,
Ocon
Kraos.
understanding.
With that in mind, Kraos, let's go introduce these two teams real quick. Internal Discord will be on the Radiant side, so it's Miami on the Hoodwink, Ilium on the Pangolier. Oh, wait,
Play
hold on.
hard.
I'm trying to announce you
Don't
guys
take
here. All right,
much
so
to
Miami will be able to walk away from that rune there. So Miami on the Hoodwink, Ilium on the Pangolier, input on the Sand King, AXPR on the Alchemist, Catabasis on the Pugna. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, don't have a team just yet. That's gonna be Narj on the Invoker, RFA on the Ogre Magi, RE on the Shadow Fiend, Peewee on the Nyx, and Lon on the Death Prophet. So, like what Kratos mentioned, so you favor the Radiant draft more, no?
By quite a lot. I think their like game plan is a lot more straightforward. Definitely, Dyer has the OP Shadow Fiend pick, but it's not like a guaranteed win if your draft doesn't complement him with the strategy that is OP.
Hmm. All right.
We'll see though, because I do want to say that I guess most people wouldn't be aware of Death Prophet's facets. Death Prophet went for the facet called Morning Ritual, which actually no, this one people kind of know. It's the damage delay like facet, which
Hmm.
allows him to get delayed damage over time, which I guess is not bad against the jump and like burst lineup of Radiant, but
Hmm.
we'll have to see.
Yeah, these two teams are cooking something up right now. So far, Ilium in the mid lane alongside Narj and looking at top side. So the Sand King opts to go for the Invis talent of the Sandstorm.
Yours.
What do you think about
Yeah,
that
I
one?
mean, I think this one makes sense as well, right? Because the The Dust Devil one was nerfed quite a bit, and this Sand King one kind of allows the Sand King to be in lane a little bit better, be in team fights a little bit better. Like it makes it such that he can like jump in and not be so scared, right, of like dying immediately. Whereas the Dust Devil one kind of it's a more aggressive one, I feel, which I don't think is super necessary in this particular lineup because all Sand King really needs to do is initiate in an area, and I don't really think that Dire side can move a lot in their fights as
Yeah.
compared to Radiant.
Yeah, just seeing that right now. Look at mid lane though. A
Yeah,
lot of
Tango is
harassment from
destroying the Invoker.
yeah, 12-3 to the 7-1. That's a little bit surprising. Top side, Ignite, a little bit of a race coming out onto Miami. They're gonna even use a Blood Grenade as well. The stun though by the Sand King will be putting away that Shadow Fiend from pushing forward RFA.
This top lane is going a lot better for Radiant than I expected. I sincerely expected a straight up stomp from Ogre and Shadow Fiend here, but Hoodwink's actually doing the God's work, like just continuously harassing the SF while playing on the opposite side of the
Top
Ogre.
side. Gonna use the dust. A lot of raises coming out here onto input. It's very low, but he does have that one. There's gonna be a blood grenade forward. Not enough. RFE will get one. He'll get both actually. And the
Alright, I
tip
take
was
it back.
made. All right. Caster's
The lane is
curse.
going very well. Going very well for the SF and the Ogre, as previously predicted.
Well, there you have it. Just instantly cursed. Liam in the mid side, trying to push down Narge back into his own tower. Takes a few tower shots and even an EMP blast. Goes up as well, but he should be fine. But this aggression right now from this Ogre Magi, or rather the warding here. Look at that. It's a Venn diagram of wards here, and they put down a lane ward and instantly de-warded. Oh, RE's gonna love that one. Push forward, Burrow Strike, as well as a Sandstorm, but look at the wards. It's just way too much. Bushwhack in with the Acorn Shot. That's gonna be a lot of DOT. One more hit should be able to do trick, but input, he's just not able to close that gap. And looks like Miami's in a lot of trouble. RFA, now with a double kill, or killing spree right now, and he's gonna keep on going.
The Shadow Fiend has 3 stacks of the last
Oh, in the trees we go. Ignite. Oh, he's very... Dude, RFA! 4-0 start on the Magi.
Holy shit. There is a total of minus 12 armor on the lane right now.
Just like that
Sorry,
all
minus
died.
13 armor. If you look at the creeps on top lane, they are minus 13 armor.
Goodness gracious.
That means this Ogre's hits, which is 82 damage, will do an extra 40% damage of physical damage.
And
That's
yeah, and they both don't have
crazy.
TPs by the way, Kraos. So
Oh,
the Sand
God.
King already not looking too good already. Yikes.
But I will maintain what I said. I think there's quite a lot of hope for Radiant side because even if Shadow Fiend has a good game, unless he gets a really early BKB, I don't see him deflecting the aggression coming out from the 20-minute timing of Radiant side.
Bottom. Spirit Siphon, Acid Spray. It's gonna be another blast as well here onto Lon. Nice impale though from PV. Alright, no real kill just yet, but that's a lot. Oh, top side. I missed a kill there. Uh-oh. Another kill. RE this time will get that kill.
God, it's 5 stacks now, guys.
Oh, and a tip.
Holy shit, this is insane. He went for it. Look at that Shadow Fiend's build. He went for Morbid Mask, like naked, like Magic Wand, Null Talisman, and then Morbid Mask. Like, it's just, I'm just gonna stay in this lane, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
We're
looking at the
starting to see the
SF
OPness
27.
of the Ogre SF right now.
Oh, wait, bottom. Wait, Lon? Taking a lot of damage, but Spirit Siphon plus the Impale. It's gonna secure Kata bases most definitely. Blood Grenade is used. And here comes Ilium. He wants to try to exchange this one. AX
Ooh, him
into the
doing this
trees.
without
Jukes.
the-
Now the creep spot him out. And looks like Ilium will be picking that kill up. Despite the Alchemist being right there. So Lon will be able to survive top side. Burrow Strike, Sandstorm under the Sentry Ward once again. Here comes the Raze coming up. But oh! The Centaur Stomp is not actually going to keep him alive just for a little bit longer. Input will get the dominating streak. But look at this SF go. Here comes Kata Bases helping out Miami. Miami won the race, but the Bushwhack.
Okay,
In
he
the nick of
finally
time.
dies, but he was giving off like minus 18 armor. Like, that's actually insane.
My goodness. Mid. Ilium. Trying to push forward here. Narj is actually surrounded. Look at the movement right now from the Radiant. Burrow Strike in from the offlaner. They'll take down Narj. Got a basis, picks that one up, and they'll even get the Arcane Rune as well.
Really, really nice move by Sand King there. Actually, Pango was so in. Just to give some context, when at mid lane, the Invoker was actually going very aggressive with Pango, and Pango had an opportunity to fight him back, but he kind of like took a free hit intentionally and then went back to his tower. just as the Sand King was TPing in. So definitely some kind of like bait play being communicated there. That's really high level. I'm very impressed.
Big brain Dota being played out here. Bottom side, AXPR, Crypt Swarm. Has to be very careful with another
Private.
Spirit Siphon trying to juke out RE. Will take down Miami on the top side. What happened over here? And another death for that
Oh,
Hoodwink.
Shadow Fiend has 7 stacks now. It's not ending. What the fuck? It's minus 19.
We're gonna keep on chugging. Narge still
Dude,
in
they
the
are
top
just
side.
feeding him these stacks. It's insane.
Uh-oh, hold on. They get the Wisdom Rune, but input, he'll be able to sneak away, but he's only level 4 in the Sand
Dire's
King.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh man. Okay, just leave the SF fucking alone because he is giving
Oh no.
minus 19 armor.
Miami TP's right into the Buzzsaw. Oh, here comes Ilium actually. They're getting some Rolling Thunder right on top of this Invoker. Invoker. Looks like the Hoodwink will be dying here, but here comes RE. RE still left uncontested and rips on Requiem, but they will find Narj at the very least though. And actually, the damage is way too much. Wait, cut the basis!
That was
With the
great.
Nether Ward, will actually pick up 2 kills on RE as well as Narj. So this Pugna enjoying a lot of gold from 2 cores.
Yeah, we're starting to see the infallibility of Radiant's draft. Like, the lanes actually didn't go very well, but all they really need is just getting on top of the SF and somehow, or getting on top of the like enemies on Dire. And there's
Wait,
nothing Dire
wait,
can do.
is Ilium just dead? Wait, he just dies.
At least I
To
truly
Damn.
live.
RFA just gets a freebie.
Okay. That's a very interesting play there.
Bottom side though, Kraos, looks like that's going to be the first exorcism of this game, and Alchemist is already long gone from that lane, trying to get his Radiance. So far, I think he's doing pretty well in trying to farm up. 54
Honestly,
last
I
hits.
think I think the opposite. I think that Radiant has actually lost lanes really hard. Considering that this is an Alchemist and like not just 5 minutes, just 3 minutes ago, the Alchemist and DP were like equal in farm, which is not the case. Should not be the case for an Alchemist. So
Okay, the towers
this
get
is
taken out.
Radiant's bottom tower
Interesting.
has
8
fallen.
minutes in, so that's a really good use there of the exorcism.
Yes.
Forcing the Alchemist to go even deeper into the jungle. He's about... How much is this? Can you do the math? How much gold does he need for his Radiance?
About 3,000 off. 3,000. Yeah,
I'm not a numbers guy.
3,400.
I did
He
really
is
poorly
farming
with
pretty
math.
fast though. No. Well, it's okay. You don't need math
That's why
to
you're
do
here. You need geometry, if anything. At verse, you need geometry. I still hate math, though. Anyways, 9 minutes in, 6-10 score, but it's only 1k gold lead, so from the looks of the laning, I thought it would be pretty dark, but looking at the farm, it's still
Look
pretty
at the
close.
so I would take a look at the vision. So go for Fogger and put Radiant, and you'll realize that the vision for Radiant is really defensive. All the wards are only covering on their side of the map, and it's going from the tier 1 top to the tier 2 bot. There's no other vision like elsewhere. Whereas if we look at the Dire vision, it's actually covering a lot of different places. Like it's very good for notifying Dire side whenever like Radiant is split up, and therefore the Nyx and the Invoker can potentially make a play like that. I really like the coverage, but now the question is, with the Radiant side pressuring top, is there anybody who's going to do anything about it? Because Exorcism is up in 20 seconds.
He's
Shadow Fiend
rude.
is not ready.
It looks like they want to try to pressure mid lane as well, but it looks like top tower. Alright, despite the bad start, they'll get the first tower on top side. And inside the jungle, we go for this Shadow Fiend, who already has a Mask of Madness plus a Power
Ooh,
Treads.
roll coming in from mid, roll coming in from mid.
Uh-oh, mid. Yep, there's gonna be a Rolling Thunder by this Pangolier. Can they find anything? EMB Tornado will be catching out this Sand King. No mana left, but a double bushwhack. Hold on a second, that's a beautiful play. And look at Input, he's being healed up. They will find Pee-wee on that Nyx Assassin. Got a basis.
The Rolling Thunder was really screwed up. Like he pretty much wasted the whole duration, but Pugna salvaged it there by saving the Sand King, and now they're going to get a good stack at top. SF is challenging Alchemist farm at bot, which is fine, but I do think that this SF is kind of vulnerable because he's very far away from the team. They do have a ward catching him now, but all they need to do is just smoke up to him and type
Middle.
him out.
Looks like the Pangolier wanted to try to go for this Ogre Magi. Bushwhack will be a little bit of a whiff though. I don't think he was able to use the Acorn
Ooh,
shot.
look what the Nyx Assassin is stalking the Alchemist right now.
Not
They might
good.
actually be able to get a kill.
No Vendetta though, so Big Bull try to get away from this one. Can he try to run him down? Mask of Mana is gonna be activated. Looks like the Alchemist will be fine.
And
close.
this is where you see the small differences in
tower
like
is under
the
attack.
Dota like come into effect, right? Because if Nyx only had like just another like 50 XP there, he would have gotten Vendetta, and the Alchemist would have definitely like died there, and his
Top
farm
side.
would have been slow.
They're trying to siege tower though, but looks like they won't be successful despite popping exorcism. So a little bit of a whiff there on the exo. Another ward being placed down here, by the way, Kraos.
Oh, sorry, what do you say?
Another ward being placed down in the
Yeah,
Alchemist's farm here.
they really want to pressure out that guy, for sure.
And despite that, he's about 700 gold away from his Radiance though.
I mean, the Radiance timing is
Top side.
not the most
Hold
important
on.
thing, right?
Rolling Thunder on this Death Prophet. Epicenter as
Yeah,
well gonna be
not
used. Looks like this should be a very, very dead Death Prophet with another blast as well as that Epicenter. More than enough to clean up lawn there on that DP.
Damn, literally said they're not gonna kill him, and he died. I thought that he would be able to survive with the Spirit Siphon and the delayed damage, but I guess it wasn't enough.
There's way too much DOT
Because
coming out from
yeah,
the
I'm
DP.
surprised because he had a cloak and he had like almost
Mid.
1.8k.
Uh-oh, looks like mid. Tornado. EMP gonna be a little bit of a whiff. There's gonna be the Acre Chop plus a Bushwhack. So the Alchemist does not have any more mana, but will be using the wand to get this one. And running down that Ogre Magi is this Alchemist. And he will, I was gonna say he would enjoy that kill, but Hoodwink had other ideas.
It's okay. The supports need the gold because they've been stacking for him. Do you see this insane stack of the Ancient Cam that the Alchemist is farming right now?
He's about to farm. He's really, really close to his Radiance. I think, yeah, he will take this camp first. One small creep, and he already has the Radiance, and he has it. SF, by the way, now with the Dragonlance plus the Mask of Madness. Alchemist, you know, despite the poor laning phase that you mentioned, Kraos, of the Alchemist, top of the net worth. But it is
Yeah.
an Alchemist.
It is an Alchemist, and his team has been making moves from the farm. Honestly, I'm still favoring Radiant lineup. Like, we're gonna see the Sand King get on the blink in about 100 gold. We're seeing the SF going for Dragonlance instead of BKB, which I think is maybe the wrong play here. Because for sure, like all
Peewee, Impale, Vendetta, gonna be hitting here.
Right.
Catabasis, can he body block? RFA on the way, gets the Ignite off. Oh, should stay alive though.
So I was saying that Shadow Fiend should probably want to get BKB here because there is gonna Radiant is gonna hit their, I think their go in timing very soon. As soon as Alchemist gets a Blink Dagger, it signals for Radiant to start running at the Shadow Fiend. And if he doesn't have BKB, there's nothing that they can do to turn fight as well. Especially against Pango Roll, right?
Oh, by the way, there's this Invoker is going for the Spirit Vessel build instead of the Witchblade.
Oh, big roll coming out mid. Big roll coming out mid.
Roll being pump fake.
Never mind.
Alright, so they pump fake it. But I'm really curious to see a Spirit Vessel build on an Invoker these days.
I mean, what's the alternative, right? Like, do you
Witchblade.
really want to go for more right-click build with an SF on your team? Not necessarily.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's true.
okay, it makes sense because like there is that minus armor and you can also do right-click damage. But I think the strategy is they just want to have AOE control and general spells for the SF to do the damage instead.
Oh,
But
smoke
it is
movement here.
strange for me.
Ogre Magi trying to stack. I think they're gonna even stack. RFA gonna run right into this one. Stun. Way too much damage. Catabasis now on a mega kill streak.
This is actually good because they were hunting for the SF instead. They found the +5 instead.
This isn't an accident
SF still gets to farm safely, and yeah, you see, he's actually. I don't know if he listened to me, but I guess he's farmed 5 minutes ahead. He decided to go back for the BKB instead of the
I'll
Hurricane.
take your tribute.
He's in the stream.
He's in the stream 5 minutes ago.
That's
We
gonna be
do see
actually
the
hilarious.
DT going for the pipe, and I think now Dire side is starting to realize that all they need to do is just find the
Oh,
initial
the jump
engagement.
in. Can he get the stun off? Yes, they can, but the save from that Pugna. Gonna heal up that Hoodwink. Narji in the middle of everything. Ilium gonna jump on him, but there's gonna be a Sentry Ward. The Ghost Walker walking away, but the Hoodwink still dies. The burst is just way too much for him to handle. Sentry Ward was on the lane there. Narj was able to walk away despite being revealed under the Ghost Walk. And that's 2 stacks, by the way, on Spirit Vessel.
Yeah, the Radiant side needs to stop doing this like Mexican standoff at mid. It has no effect. All you need to do is just start looking for the Shadow Fiend who is farming at Storm. Like his farm is competing against the Alchemist, which is saying something. He is 2k behind, but in terms of like the impact and the rate of it, I definitely think that he's farming faster than the Alchemist right now. Alchemist is going straight BKB. He's elected to not go for the blink. I guess it's not bad as well against an Invoker. It just makes it such that he can always just go in. And we are going to see the Alchemist portaling to the Shadow Fiend right now. Let's see if they meet up. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Do they see Alchemist? I see a lot of pings coming out. No, no pings.
Dewarding, jump in. Ilium, looks like it's a little bait play. RFA, try to get the D-ward, will pay for it with his life. Unstoppable for the Catabasis on this Pugna.
Dude, what are they doing in mid lane? Like, I just feel like they've been just standing here and taking like little skirmishes the entire fight, the entire game, and they're just like, you know what, it's okay. We can let our two cores farm while we do this stuff. And then it's kind of funny, to be honest, because the Alchemist and SF are farming like crazy. DP as well, actually. DP has been just farming the side, and he's like, I'm looking at his perspective, he's just looking at mid. He's like, as soon as something happens to mid, he's like ready to TP in. But since it's not happening, he's like, okay, I'm just gonna farm to the side. I'm getting efficiency. Sand King's also getting efficiency. And I guess both teams have elected to be like, okay, let's see whose late game is better, or whose like 20-minute timing is better. Because otherwise they're not making any moves. Like Pugna and Hoodwink alone are gonna go find the SF, I guess. But you know, is that okay? Actually, yeah, look bot, they're actually gonna find the SF now.
RE. They spot somebody taking these camps, and looks like it's a little bit of a
Nice. Too
a
late.
little bit of a dicey position here, but RE. Wait,
Oh, they TP'd out. They TP mid.
Oh no, the next assassin! Wait, hold on, mid! I did just miss that one. RFA will
Oh,
take that
no.
Ilium. Yeah, on the side lane.
That's
Oh, the tornado catches out that Sand King ultimate, but here they're just gonna jump back in anyways. Acid Spray plus this concoction. Gonna secure that kill onto Lon. Lon, that was an exorcism used by the way, and this Alchemist is still going. He does have a BKB available. Illusion will be picked up here.
Radiant
by
has
this
no more
one.
spells.
It looks like
They
he's
need to
around it.
TP
He
after
has
right
to
now.
pop this BKB for if he wants to try to survive this one. We'll be throwing it onto that Invoker. BKB finally gets popped here in the middle of everything. RE pops his own BKB. That's the first reveal BKB with the Mask of Madness. Can he try to man fight this one? He pump fakes a Requiem and finally will use it. Looks like Catabasis will be left behind here. That's gonna be a kill there for RE, a double kill right now. Oh, Alchemist, he stuns himself into the trees. It looks like they're gonna get a freebie here. Spirit Vessel with a stun up. Narge finds AXPR.
Oh, that was a massive misplay by Radiant. That was actually so bad, actually, because they had used all their spells on Radiant side and they were trying to back out, but then Alchemist was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go right back in. That was terrible. And then SF just literally hit his BKB timing, and it was such a perfect fight for him. Like the enemies actually just used all the spells on his team, and he was like, okay, I can go in and start fighting, right? And he knows that he popped BKB after the Alchemist did, which means that even if the 1v1 man fight doesn't work, he still has the ulti to counter up the as well, which he pumped fake quite a bit.
Just like
Oh,
that.
that was
3k gold
that was
swing.
so devastating for Radiant side, actually.
3k gold swing. Nah, that's gonna hit you like a truck. And also, we saw the Sand King. They could have killed the DP much faster, but the tornado just clips the Sand King and he's just unable to get the full damage in. I mean, they kill her at the end, right? But who knows, that could have done even more damage into the backlines.
I really like the itemization coming out from Dire side here. Like if you look, the DP is going for
Wait,
straight
what
up.
the heck? What is
God.
what does the Invoker have?
He's going for Armlet and BKB.
Why are... what?
I guess it, you know, saves him, gives him HP, gives him armor. I'm not sure, not gonna lie, but the Ogre is going for Glimmer Cape. The DP is going for Pipe and Insight, and I think they recognize that most of the damage coming out from Radiant side is magical. So they're like, you know what, we just build magic resist items and we'll be fine.
I'm still kind of confused about this Invoker armlet.
Yeah, same.
This is crazy.
I mean, Invoker does have built-in lifesteal, right? So it's not that bad. It does make it such that he can kind of like, you know, be tanky and fight alongside the rest of the team, rather than be like scared. Especially considering that there's a BKB coming up as well. So I like it because it means that Radiant no longer has a game plan in the sense that they can't jump any member of the team and like go ham on them because you know BKB turns on from the Invoker and he turns on Armlet and straight away you can't really like kill him. The Ogre is really tanky, he's going for Glimmer Cape as well. DP is has a pipe now and he has a delayed damage as well as he has the Ogre behind him giving him Glimmer Cape. So I guess we're really seeing the power of the DP pick here, right? Because it does do quite well against the Alchemist and it makes it such that he can kind of heal up all the damage that is delayed coming on him, which is the entire point of the Radiant side, which is
Oh!
just initiating picking off.
Wait,
Oh, that
I
was
just
so
saw a
damage.
Hoodwink blow up.
Radiant's middle tower
Whoa.
is under
Yeah.
attack.
I caught a, I heard a glimpse of it. I heard a Dagon and all of a sudden there's a dead rat. Oh,
Radiant's
triangle.
middle
Looks like they
tower
will
has
find
fallen.
Catabasis. Glimmer Cape away, but they do put a sentry ward down. It looks like Catabasis should get caught out. Pump Fake Impale will catch him out. Very, very dead. Wait a second. Still alive though.
He's dead.
Spirit
He's
Vessel
dead.
with a cold snap. Sunstrike gonna miss out. How is this Puppy still alive? Alright. Long will
Oh, they
die,
killed
but
the Nyx as well.
Catabasis dies. Or rather, Catabasis kills off Peewee. Takes a little bit too much tower shots. Will eventually pay for it with his life. RE in the mid lane though. Focusing down this tower and they'll get the tier 2 tower.
Radiant's
22 minutes
middle
in.
tower has
Oh
fallen.
man, Radiant looks so lost right now. Like they don't seem like they know what to do. They are pushing out
Upside.
side lanes and hoping for a different timing.
Ilium. Oh, he gets
Oh.
caught out. Oh no. Silence as
Gotta
well
be.
with the Atos. Pushing forward with the Requiem. Ilium very, very dead.
Dude, this Lon guy on DP, which he's never played for a year, is doing incredibly well. Like this is so impressive.
Maybe he has his
I'm a
being
fan.
hidden
Tower
from
is
you.
under attack.
Or maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's a secret.
Oh no.
We all like secrets. But yeah, like going back to what you said, despite you know being a little bit of a wildcard pick on the Death Prophet offlane, doing pretty well pacing wise, and looks like has another round of the exorcism. And top tower should be going down here very relatively easy. RE. Hurricane
I mean,
Bite
it
now
makes
is
a lot of
supposed to
sense,
start.
right?
Has fallen.
It makes so much sense actually, in terms of being able to prevent like his build entirely. Like the pipe just makes it such that it can never really kill him straight away, and he can always heal. There is a ogre behind him to give him glimmer and also speed him up.
Radiant's
I
top
do
tower is
wonder
under attack.
what this game would have been like if the lanes were just slightly more favorable for the Radiant side though.
I mean, also
Because I
curious.
think that if
Tower is
Yeah,
under
Alchemist also so
attack.
curious by the way.
is that gonna change things?
Who knows?
Maybe. I guess maybe it could change things. I would have preferred to see a basher, not gonna lie. But I guess, he could still go back for the basher with now the added attack speed. I think the plan is just BKB run in, run a SF and kill him straight away.
Mid lane looks like they're eyeing that DP, but DP's not really the best target at the moment.
Wow, this smoke is signaling. They let the midway push in before they did the smoke.
Assassin, gonna break the smoke.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they know that Nyx Assassin is in the area though, thus will clip onto Peewee, but Peewee, can he try to get away from this one? Oh, the blink forward from that Sand King, and ow, Peewee just
That
gets
was a
absolutely
really amazing dust by the Pugna, by the way. Like, as soon as the smoke broke, he saw nobody and he was like, okay, Nyx is here. And he immediately did that. Like, the Nyx was on the very edge of the smoke, of the dust as well.
Tormentor gets taken, Peewee will get that shard, so Nyx Assassin picks up the shard. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
But it looks like Radiant side, Eternal Discord, they're gonna be trying to go for Roshan. Sunstrike will actually scout that out, but I don't think they have
they're not
enough
gonna
to
look in
get there.
time. Oh, SF is TPing in. He wants to go to the portal and start it. He does have BKB and he's almost as
Thinking
dataless
about
as well.
Oh, wait.
It's too late.
Roshan has
I thought
fallen
that
to
they
the
had a
Radiant.
chance for Roshan to go into the portal, but looks like that's what SF was hoping for as well.
Dude, this SF's timings are incredibly scary. He has already gotten his Hurricane Pike, his BKB, and he's almost at his dataless. He's just 800 away. Sorry, 700 away. When it happens, like,
Even though
even the
that-
AC is not gonna do shit.
Tower has fallen.
Even though that SF does have his timings though. Alchemist, Salt Curious with the Aegis 25 minutes in, just pushing down bottom lane.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I think Assault Curious is not gonna do anything against this SF with Daedalus and a Bloodlust.
The Watcher actually
Especially
scouts out
considering-
5 heroes here, I think. So they know they're all here.
Oh, okay.
No TP on the SF though.
We'll see.
I'm not
I think
close to
it seems like
party.
no team name is electing to just play safe and wait out the Aegis until the enemy team goes in them.
Oh, Peewee in the area.
Dire's middle tower
Peewee's
is
job
under
is quite
attack.
straightforward now. His job is just to distract them and also scout where they are, so the enemy team, so his
Oh, they have a
team.
ward. They know he's here. He's got him out. Uh-oh, he's gonna try to jump in here, Peewee. Can he get this kill onto the Pugna at the very least? No, he cannot. Cannot use the Dagon. The Sunstrike hit though, so I think if he got the Dagon off, could have gotten that kill.
All right, let's see. Can the SF and his lead deal with the incredible run AU lineup
Oh,
from
flip
Radiant?
forward. Here comes input. He's gonna find the Ogre Magi. That's gonna be flying out. RFA just takes way too much damage from this unit of internal discord. It looks like tier 2 tower will be falling. No SF in sight just yet.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower has fallen.
Oh, Pango is going for Basher. Yes, this is the item that you need against this SF. Just get on top of him, bash him, make it such that he can't even lifesteal and do anything against you.
Fortification used. Looks like that will be enough to deter them from.
Daedalus done
further.
on SF. Oh, good luck, Radiant.
Good luck indeed. But so far, they have been. Even with the Aegis, they found 2 kills across the map so far.
Dude, Alchemist is alone in the triangle, and they know that because he just took the outpost. SF is gonna run at him now, but now the question is Alchemist gonna... Okay, so Alchemist is not gonna stay, he's gonna leave.
Blink Dagger, by the way, on Alke. Ghost Walk by Narj.
He does see them. Oh, they're going towards a triangle, of which there are 4 enemy heroes there and a DP nearby. This may be a really big
Alchemist, he's just
fight.
going in. RFA gets jumped on. There's gonna be a chain stun. Is it gonna
SF
be enough?
is-
But here comes the SF putting in the work.
Oh my
Goodbye,
God.
Sand King. He's just gone. Look at that. Look at him go. Nemesis Curse, by the way. That's gonna be the Aegis down. Requiem gonna be a little bit too early though. Does have a BKB available. Looks like
Alright,
we're gonna try
man
to
fight,
fight
let's
this
go.
one. Rolling Thunder in the middle of everything. Exorcism. Everything just going down now. There's gonna be Ilium taking down RE. Despite that initiation, Ilium now with a double kill. Pushing forward onto Pee-wee is this Alchemist. Double kill dominating. It looks like Pee-wee is gonna be left for dead. Acorn Trot,
Oh,
pushback.
such-
Gonna be more than enough to cheer that one. Cut the
It was
bases,
such a
finds
good-
Pee-wee.
It was such a good team fight setup for Radiant side, Dara's side actually. It's just that they... I think the DP wasn't even like frontlining for them.
She was
that
in the
fight.
back here. Like she was
Yeah.
being distracted by the Pugna. And she couldn't kill
I'm
him.
gonna watch that one again actually.
Dire's bottom
Let's see,
tower
nothing's
is under
happening now,
attack.
so I'm gonna look at that fight again.
Way too much damage for that SF to overcome despite the PKB and the Daedalus. I mean, we saw the damage from onto
Dire's
Ilium.
bottom tower has
Ilium was
fallen.
about half HP, but in the end, the SF just could
Okay,
not.
I'm
beat that
rewatching the
Alchemist.
fight right now. So they blow up the ogre immediately, and then as soon as
Uh-oh,
that
blink
happens,
forward. Give me a second, Kraos. There's gonna be a fight. Sandstorm. Death Prophet. Way too much damage. Miami will get that kill thanks to the sharpshooter. And now just like that, in a blink of an eye.
Dire's bottom
No team
tower
yet.
has fallen.
Walking in, Pee-wee, 3-man. Oh, Tornado hits onto 3. Can try getting these kills. Get the chainsaw here onto the Bandolier. Very low, but here comes the epicenter from that Sand King on top of it. Invoker. Invoker does have a BKB as well as the Armnet. Invoker will be fine for now. No Aegis, by the way, on this Alchemist, but he does have BKB in just a couple more seconds. RFA will die to AXPR though. Way too much DOT with his Sandstorm. Sunstrike. I hear Sunstrike's gonna be whiffed completely. Blinking in once again his input. Gets his clip onto the Shadow Fiend. BKB gonna get popped. That's a lot of damage though. AXPR. Vision, no vision. Invisibility is invincibility. Miami takes 2 hits from that SF and almost dies. But
Dude,
no one
Pugna-
dead on internal Discord.
Pugna actually saved his whole team like 3 times right there. Like the Pugna used the decrep on the Pangolier to save it from being right clicked, and then he limited the Alchemist, and he just like rapid healed up his... I forgot who, like someone else on his team. It was great. Like if he wasn't there, like if they somehow like killed him in the previous fight or something, like that would have just been a total wipe for the Radiant side.
So far, it's just not looking too good here for the Krios
Dude.
favorite. No team yet.
Oh no. The team that I favored was
Oh,
the
sorry.
Radiant side.
It was Radiant. Sorry.
No, but I do want to say that the SF now has a
Uh-oh.
Nemesis curse.
Nyx gets cut out. Gonna take some time.
Holy
oh my
shit.
goodness! Oh, Sunstrike! Oh, it's on the money, Narj!
Oh
Alright, so 1
my
for 1,
God.
not too bad.
Holy shit. Okay, that's interesting. I was saying that the SF does have a Nemesis curse right now, which does apply an extra damage debuff, but it does make him quite susceptible. I am worried because like all Radiant needs to do is just like initiate on him, like before he's even able to get his BKB off, and this team can't save him. Like they only have 1 Glimmer King, which is not enough. That's
Okay.
all that's gonna happen.
Orchid down the Alchemist, Basher now
Dire's
on this
structures are
Pangolier.
fortified.
It's getting bigger and bigger with every fight won.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So we are seeing
Gonna
the
defend this one. Hold on. Atos, silence. Gonna be missed out because of that force staff. It's gonna be bushwhack
There's the
plus an
BKB.
acorn shot. They're trying to stall this one out, but here comes Ilium with a Rolling Thunder going into the heart and soul of don't have a team just yet, but looks like that's just going to be disengaging. Can they try to find an alchemist? No, they cannot. Oh, there's a stun out onto the hoodwink. Looks like the hoodwink will be left behind. So they find at least one kill. Instantly into the smoke we go.
Illusion.
They want to try to push forward here. Illusion Root gonna get popped by Ilium. Uh-oh, looks like he needed that one. Ghostwalk gonna find Ilium. Chain stun right there. Cold snap. Deafening blast. Ilium tried to go into roll up, but it's not gonna be enough. RFA gets that one. Double kill for this Ogre Magi.
That was a bit of a strange one, actually. I did feel like Radiant did have enough people to fight there, and they did see the SF. as
Uh-oh,
well.
blink forward. Looks like they want to try to go for an Invoker. Invoker does have a BKB. Will be able to pop it. No, he cannot. Input as well as AXPR. Just burst that Invoker. SF in the top side, but that's no epicenter though.
I mean, they don't need epicenter. There's no invoker. They can just run at them right now. Another one is gonna
Blink
get
forward.
killed.
RFA. Dead. Way too fast there on the death.
Are they gonna find the SF?
Oh.
SF doesn't have a TP. They're gonna go for him.
They see
Holy
it.
shit, he has no TP.
No TP for
Oh, no,
5%.
but-
Oh, but look at
He
that
has BKB.
damage!
He
My
has BKB.
goodness gracious! Alright, so he uses the Hurricane Pike away. He does have a BKB TP if he really needs it. Blink forward. Is this Shadow Sand King? BKB? Wait, it's not TP.
No.
Okay.
Bash. No bash.
No bash.
He doesn't have bash.
No one has a basher except the Pangolier. So SF thought about using that Requiem under the guise of BKB, but decides to go against it and will straight up TP out. Peewee. Find somebody. Usual first down. Miami gets taken out. Peewee gets a freebie and looks like it's gonna straight up TP unless the stun from the Sand King will find him. No, they cannot.
Oh, he had range. It was in range. He could have done it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sad actually. He saw him. He was in range. Damn.
Peewee will be able to get a freebie there on Miami. So
I did want to say though, that fight earlier on at the tier 2 tower where they, rolled and backed away, they actually had vision of the SF. That cliff was warded really well, and they could see the whole thing. They could have just backed off into the cliff and then reinitiated on the SF, and the whole fight would have been over.
oh,
But decided to
hold
run.
on. Ogre Magi gonna get jumped here as well as the Bloodthorn right on top of him. There's gonna be a deafening blast to try to protect this Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi will just get buffed though by the Bloodthorn. Here comes Exor's in the background.
SF is
Atos
not
as well
there.
as that DP. There's no Shadow Fiend in this area. He's gonna join in a little bit later, and here comes DP in the background and instantly burst that down by Ilium. Looks like we're gonna take away too much damage with that Bloodthorn. Caution will be flying out onto Nord. Nord just have a BKB available, but look at this SF go. He will find catabases at the very least. There's gonna be an epicenter. Blink back in.
Oh my
No
God.
BKB on this SF, but the tornado save. Can he try to stay alive with this one?
Yes,
There's gonna be a Requiem. There's gonna be cancelled out by a Usurper. This SF, he needs to get something off. He cannot. Ari will find input at very least, but Ilium will find Ari. AXPR will find Narj at the very end though. Buyback got away from this Ogre Magi. He cannot die. The chase is still on though. Does have a Midas, but looks like the blink forward from Ilium secures him an ultra kill.
Yeah, we are starting to see the just jump in and kite and then jump in and kite again, like line up on the Radiant side. There's nothing nothing SF can do against this. It's really like he wants to go in and he wants to like right click them to death, but if they can kite out his right clicks with the catchers, then there's nothing that SF can do.
Could potentially be GG though. It's Assassin in the bottom lane trying to clear up this big creep wave, but looks like the Mega Creeps will be secured in just a moment for the side of Internal Discord.
Dire's top barracks have fallen. The Radiant
Get
now
Mega
have
Creeps
Mega
and they're gonna
Creeps.
back away. 19,000 gold lead for Internal Discord after that disastrous fight. But I don't have a team. They have almost an Aghanim Scepter at the very least on this Death Prophet. Alright, Kraos, let's play a little game. I used to play with Finnick. What do you think is the win probability of Eternal Discord? Or where do you think the win chances are according to Dota Plus? Roshan gonna be attempted here. I think Kraos is gone. Kraos is currently gone, so Roshan lets out the roar. So Dire side, no team. They are aware that this is happening, but looks like they're just powerless to stop it. Butterfly almost done on this
Roshan
Shadow
has
Fiend.
fallen to the Radiant.
Immortality? Work for both of us?
Walker does have the BKB with the Dragon Lance, but So far, they've just been getting out damage in these fights. Level 5 Dagon though on the next assassin. But this Pangolier is just putting on work as well. Yep, so I just got word that Krios needs to go AFK for a little bit, so you're gonna be stuck with me for some time. Hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, 16k gold lead. It used to be 19k, so not too bad just yet. Let's hope Pee-wee. Let's go on the next assassin cam here. This assassin needs to get some pickoffs here in order for his team to really have some kind of chance to stall this one out. Uh-oh. Miami almost gets caught out. I don't think they have a gem though. Should be fine. So Pee-wee will be able to get away from that one. Base gonna get defended there by that Invoker with the armlet, of course. Going for a Chrysalis next. Overwhelming blink now on this Alchemist, so it looks like we're getting into the final fight. Uh-oh, hold on. Sand King gets caught out here in the river. He will scepter up, and here comes AXPR. He will scout this out, then will deward it. Should be fine for now. Next assassin goes into his Invis. Vendetta. Trying to stalk anything right now. See if he can find anything on the map. They have Naganims now on this Death Prophet. This SF also completed his Butterfly. He's stalking this one out. AXPR pushing forward, will get hit by the Ignite. BB, they'll get the stun off there onto the Alchemist. Can he try to burst him down? Actually, hold on. Half HP already on the Alchemist. He should be fine for now, but he does have the BKB as well as an Aegis. And here comes PB. PB just exploded. RE will pop the BKB, but it looks like he has to try to run this one alone himself. Will pop the BKB with the Exorcism. Can he try to regen his HP? Morning Ritual actually doing a lot of work with RE, the real carry. He's just dead, and Ilium will try to triple kill somehow onto Lon.
A monster kill.
Ilium just gets bursted down, then GG! In a blink of an eye, Internal Discord just dominates no team just yet.
Dire's radiant victory.
A little bit of an anticlimactic ending here, but nonetheless, Internal Discord. They're gonna take it here against no team name just yet. 1-0 currently in this best of 2. Just like what Kraos mentioned, no one was really able to help out this SF. Despite them winning their lane really hard, there was just no one peeling for that SF. They did have a Death Prophet who played really well, but in the end, the Sand King, or rather the Alchemist, was just way too much, and as well as Ilium on that Pangolier. 14 and 4 on him. Just taking advantage of that fight. He was just dictating that entire team fight. So with that, looks like we'll go into a little bit of break. Hold on, let's go check if there's gonna be a lobby up. Right, no lobby just yet, but despite that, we're gonna go into a little bit of a break while waiting for the next lobby. So we'll update the score real quick. Remember, guys, this is a best of 2, so stick around as we're gonna go into a little bit of a break. So don't go anywhere. uh, uh, uh. All right, welcome back, everybody. If you've still stuck around, welcome back to game number two, drafting phase between Don't Have a Team Name Just Yet, as well as Internal Discord. Game number one, you can see it on the top right of the screen. It went to Internal Discord, and now we're gonna be switching sides here. So Internal Discord will now be on the Dire side, while Don't Have a Team Name Just Yet will be on the Radiant side.
10
First
seconds
ban here for
remaining.
don't have a team name just yet. That's a very long name. Let's just say no
5
team.
seconds
I'll just call
remaining.
them no team for short.
Radiant team
So no
ban.
team, they'll be banning out the Pugna first. As for internal Discord, they'll ban out the Mars as well as the Earth Spirit. So the Pugna ban is a respect ban, as we all like to
10
call him.
seconds
But
remaining.
personally, I like calling those kinds of bans a PTSD ban.
Dire team ban.
They've seen what it did to them in game number one, so you have to respect it and ban it out. So you don't want to have another go
10 seconds remaining.
at that hero.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Going back to the banning phase, so Bristleback once again banned out. As for internal Discord, relatively the same bans from what I'm seeing. So it's Omnia as well as the Bounty Hunter getting banned out. Yeah, pretty much a copy paste ban. But you want to see the difference that Don't Have a Team Name Just Yet are going to be bringing out here. So Clockwork will get banned out, and Shadow Fiend once again first pick here. Despite them losing on that Shadow Fiend game number one, I felt like RE did really well in terms of farming as well as doing his best. So Doom, unfortunately, Doom does slip through here to internal Discord, and like what was mentioned a while ago with Kraos, I feel like with that Doom pickup, don't have it. No team should just pick up a Terrorblade offlane.
10 seconds
In
remaining.
all honesty,
5 seconds remaining.
Terrorblade offlane, of course, being one of the meta heroes in the offlane. All you really need on him is a Pipe of Insight. That's gonna help you out with his magic burst problem. He has a conjure image, or rather reflection, to help out with carries, and most importantly, the Sunder for the Doom.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's see what else are gonna be banned out here. So Medusa as well as the Alchemist will be banned out by no team.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Ripper.
Radiant team pick.
So Eternal Discord will be picking up the Hoodwink once again, but no team. Straight on to the Rubik. So I feel like they want to try to steal the Doom
Dire team pick.
on the Rubik. Lion gonna be picked up here, so ooh. Very interesting picks coming out here on both these teams. Or rather, on the side of no team just yet.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, Muken, just to let you know that Kraos is currently not on the cast right now. It's just me. Kraos had something to do. So he said he'll be back for game number 2. Well, you have Kraos muted, Muken. DK gonna be picked up here by internal Discord, so like what Kraos mentioned earlier, DK, Shadow Fiend, Luna, those carries that you don't necessarily need a whole lot of items, and they're also hyper pushers as
10
well.
seconds remaining.
They could also farm well. So DK, plus one most
5
definitely
seconds
on Eternal
remaining.
Discord here.
Radiant team pick.
Lich for Internal Discord, interesting.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Very interesting
remaining.
pickup on the Lich. You don't really see a whole lot of Lich pickers these days. So it's most likely going to be a Dragonite Lich lane. So this DK should feel very, very safe with this Lich in his lane, considering the fact that there is a Frost armor as well as even the Frost Blast in order to get kill potentials against. From what I'm observing, maybe it's going to be a Rubik Pause 4. They'll probably pair the Shadow Fiend and the Lion together against the Doom and the
Radiant
Hoodwink.
team ban.
Primal Beast will be the answer. So a flex pick, could be off lane, could be mid. Gotta keep them guessing.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Curious to see the last two bans here for both these teams. So no
5
team.
seconds
They're gonna be
remaining.
banging out the Pangolier. So 3 heroes from game number 1 gets banned on the side of no team just yet. As for internal Discord, they're taking their sweet time, figuring out what could potentially be the mid laner or the off laner for no team just yet. So by the looks of it, maybe this should be another Invoker ban on the side of no team just, or rather on internal Discord. I could see them picking Invoker again, but then again, they could also pick Puck as well, but I would probably lean towards banning Invoker.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Sniper gets banned out here by internal Discord, so
seconds
interesting
remaining.
ban. So you're convinced that the last pick for no team will most likely be a mid laner.
Radiant team ban. Radiant
Yeah, no,
team pick.
you still there?
Oh, hello there, Kraos. Welcome back. So Puck gets banned
Hey
and
man,
as well as
sorry about that.
Zeus. All good. So
Internal
currently this
Discord
is
won.
draft so far.
Did internal Discord win?
Yep, they won.
Okay. They are letting SF through again.
10 seconds remaining.
That is indeed true. So what do you think so far about the draft? So in
5
my
seconds
opinion,
remaining.
This
they
is a
should
TP3
probably
coming up.
yeah, I
This is
think they
terrible.
should. They should be a TP and Primal Beast mid.
It should be a TB or some kind of save because the last game they suffered a lot, at least from what I saw, from not having a save at all. On the don't have a team name just yet for the SF. But
Dire team
it's interesting.
Sand King. So no TB, no saving.
Okay, so just looking at the drafts right now, I'm not really in a position to predict what they're going to pick, especially after the last game with the DP pick.
10 seconds
But I
remaining.
think DK is a very solid carry
5 seconds
that just
remaining.
right clicks. It can also be flexes in mid, where they go more of like a null talisman bracer blink build. I would just from the picks right now, I would definitely favor going carry, and then you just pick a mid laner that can, just front line. And in my opinion, the best pick here would be Storm, or just someone to jump, because right now Eternal Discord doesn't have anyone to jump. I think Storm is really really good. I don't like Quap because if you go on Quap and you
Monkey
okay
King. Choose
Ooh.
your hero.
Monkey
okay, so
King
it's a mid
mid
lane DK. No, this should be a mid
or
lane
DK.
DK, I think.
No, it's a Monkey King mid.
Oh, okay, MK mid. Okay, similar strategy, right? You have the ability to just get on top of the SF. You have very high armor on top of him, especially. The SF doesn't have any repositioning spells as of yet, but he probably will want to go for Hurricane Pike. Dragonite should be able to hit a very, very strong timing, and the Lich is the kicker for this one. I think if I were to give it to either team, I would definitely again predict Eternal Discord, not just because of the Doom this time, but also because of the Lich. The Lich Shield makes it impossible for SF to man up against anybody who's jumping him, which is very key, especially considering that the game plan here seems to be Monkey King go in, uh, Lich puts Frost Shield on him, and then jumps the SF and turns on BKB, and SF can do literally nothing against that. You can't even right click him down unless there's a nullifier or something, which is not the case on don't have a team name just yet. I think Doomed Hoodwink should do better against SF Rubik than the last game, but definitely for sure, DK should be doing very, very well against a Sanking line, especially
Hmm.
DK Lich. Mid lane matchup wise, I think. Wait, who's the other mid laner? The other mid laner is Sanking, right?
No,
No,
it's Primal.
it's Primal.
Prepare for
I
battle.
Alright,
think
with
my
that in
only
mind,
choice is
Krios, let's get into introducing these teams once again. So on the Radiant side, it's going to be no team. Narj on the Primal Beast, RE on the Shadow Fiend, RFA on the Rubik, PV on the Lion, Lon on the Sand King. On the Dire side, it's going to be Internal Discord, Miami on the Hoodwink, Ilium on the Monkey King, Input on that Doom, AXPR on the Dragonite, and Captain Basis on that Lich. And looks like it's going to be a straight up 5-man smoke into the Radiant side we go for Internal Discord. Will they be able to catch out anybody here? They're getting awfully close. They find the SF, put down a ward down, but they just see the SF
yeah.
backing up.
I think the
Oh,
SF see the
outplayed.
Lich as well, so they know. But honestly, this doesn't mean much. I think for in terms of facets, one thing for spectators to note is that Doom went for the Devil's Bargain facet, which means that he can actually go for very, very early, like team fight death ball items like pipe, like Crimson Guard, sorry, or like drums or something, and then they just run at the SF or the Radiant lineup, and it's going to be really hard to repel them as well with Lich and Hoodwink and stuff like that.
By the way, Kraos, I've been looking at the chat for a while. They're mentioning your reverb.
The
Oh, I'm
battle
so sorry,
begins.
chat. My bad.
Yeah. So I think it's because of your room, right?
Yeah, I'm in a enclosed room with a high ceiling.
Oh, so it's a ceiling. So anyways, so I don't think Kraos can do anything about it just yet. So hopefully he can get noise cancellation, maybe. I don't know, echo cancellation, whatever it
Let
is.
me
I'm not too.
see if that's a thing. Okay, is this better?
Oh, that's 100 times better actually.
Okay, I
Yeah.
guess noise.
Let me just make you like 200% on Discord. Give me a sec. All right, that should be better. But anyways, into the game we go, Kraos. What do you think? Laning wise, who do you think wins this one out?
Mid lane is definitely Monkey favored by a significant margin. The bot lane is slightly SF Rubik favored, I believe, but it could definitely be quite volatile going either way. I think in terms of like fights and skirmishes, you definitely want to look at bot the most. Top lane should be the most boring lane of all because unless Radiant screws up really hard, they can't really do much.
Top
Oh,
side.
okay, never mind.
I think you just cursed them once again. Peewee takes a whole lot of damage. One more hit. Despite the wand, AXPR finds Peewee.
Yeah, that is a really strange one because they literally just right click them down, which means that Lion and Lon kind of like misjudged their positioning there. Well, I guess maybe it might be DK favorite, right? But at some point, DK is just gonna turn on like Dragon Form, farm the wave, and then go back to jungle. So Sand King should be able to get some farm at some point.
Bottom. Has to be careful. They use a Blood Grenade as well as a Scorched Earth. RE taking a
Good
whole
fight,
lot of
SF.
damage. DOT
Oh, it's not
should
dead.
tick out. Move
No,
speed
he's
way
not
too
dead.
much. RE survives on just 30 HP.
No, the Scorched Earth just expired. Like it was the last tick that
Oof,
Fairy Fire saved him.
rough. So nonetheless, so RE survives but on a sliver of HP, so that's not gonna be good for his lane all too much. Input. Trying to run him down again. Does have another Infernal Blade if you want to use it. Miami has to be careful. They use the Blade on the Rubik. Telekinesis back. As well as that second skill, the Fate Bolt. But look at that
Oh my
Acorn shot.
god,
So,
that's so
so
much damage.
much. My
And we
goodness.
are gonna see that we are seeing the very big difference between the matchups in mid lane as well. The Monkey King is definitely doing very, very well against the Primal Beast.
Harassment though by the Monkey King. Or
Ooh,
rather,
that's
by
a
the
really good
Primal.
play by Primal. Primal really playing on the edge there. If he got
Top
4
side.
stacks on him,
Ooh, nice two-man impale there from that Lion. We'll be able to get away from that attempt from Catabasis. As well as
yeah,
AXPR.
we shouldn't see any more kills coming out from top lane unless either side makes a lot of mistakes. I would definitely be looking bot for kills for sure. Like there is so much potential, like turn potential between top mid as well potentially if Naharj wants to like try and turn around the matchup. Because he is getting quite verifiably owned right now. 16, 17 and 8 to the Primal Beast 12 and 1. It is a lot of denies, and he is level 3, whereas the Monkey King is halfway through level 4 as
Oof,
well.
rough.
10 denies. Oh my god, gets worse and worse.
When it's going good, it's going great. RFA, bottom side, Acorn shot, Bushwhack with Infernal Blade. Looks like he should be going down here, but the Telekinesis will be saving him. Tango up now on that Rubik, but this Rubik taking a whole lot of punishment already.
Now the lane's gonna be pulled back towards the top side. Sorry, and the bot side, the lane's gonna be pulled back towards the tower, and I don't expect this to be
Dire's
because
structures
the
are fortified.
small camp bot is blocked, so it's gonna be really hard for Radiant to get it pulled back. I think. Oh my god, this Primal's not having a game.
Bottom, Acorn shot, Bushwhack. Gonna be missing out here, but input. He's gonna still push forward here on this SF. SF already got a couple of good raises in. He hits all 3, but Doom will be able to walk away because Rubik does not have
Take a look at
was
mid
not
lane.
rage.
Like Naharj is kind of desperate now. You can see what he's doing here
Splitting
on
cramps,
mid
yeah.
lane
Or pulling waves.
because he's playing the wave, and Monkey is like, nope. Ilium is like, nope. I'm not gonna let you do this. I'm gonna just get my wave to bring over to yours. And again, there's nothing Primal can do. Now he's gonna try and get the wave to come out to the right side. So he's gonna bait it here, and he's gonna like probably trample it. He is abusing the fact that he has a lot more AoE like wave clear potential to make it such that the Monkey King is gonna have a lot of
Dire's
waves
middle
that he has to
tower
deal
is
with.
under attack.
So
At
yeah,
the very
he's
least, yeah, Narj is pulling this one away.
yeah. So Naharja is gonna be able to get some farm, but you know,
Dire's
it does
middle
signal that
tower is
his
under
life is quite
attack.
miserable, and Monkey is gonna have a very free game.
Top side,
moving
Lon
forward.
has to be careful. No Lion in the area, but he will be able to burst strike away. I say that, and he walks back in. Dragon Tail stun as well as a Frost Blast. Input
God.
dies bottom to RE. Lon will die to AXPR though. How did that Doom
was,
get caught?
Oh, I'm not sure, but top lane that's a lot of damage right there. Actually, no one would have expected that.
I mean, once again, Narj. At the very least, he's level 5, but Ilium is now level 6 on that Monkey King. So far, laning wars, Kraos, it's been all internal Discord favored, from what I'm seeing.
Oh, I
Except
disagree.
bottom.
The SF is doing quite okay, as expected. But
Who needs a
apart from
cloud?
that, Monkey King is
Yoink.
doing so well. He has a haste rune now. He's chasing the Primal Beast. Oh, look at mid! Look at mid! Look at mid! Look at mid!
Uh-oh.
Look at mid!
Yikes. The chase down begins. Narj with that haste rune, or rather Ilium with that haste rune. Gonna try to get out of this one. Where's his Primal Beast? Where can you go? Hoodwing is
I'm
also
running
in the area. They still have a Bounded Strike as well. Looks like that Primal Beast, his tough game will continue. And just for a
Dire's middle
moment,
tower is under attack.
Bushwhack gonna land. Very, very dead, Primal. That's
Oh,
rough.
Monkey King's coming top. Monkey King's coming top for
Yep.
Gek.
Monkey King in
He's
the
gonna get
area,
it.
Lion as well, but looks like they should be able to get out of this one. Simeon Stride really paying off dividends here. Look at him go. But yep, Monkey King does find the Primal Beast once again, so it's a little bit, I think rough game is an understatement. RE, or rather, input on the bottom lane. Took a lot of damage, I believe, from them.
The bot lane is actually doing quite well for no team name right now because there is a very big wave coming in
Uh-oh.
on tier 1.
MK.
And they're too terrified to fight it.
Yeah, MK is coming here though. Looks like he will be able to dodge that one out. Finds
Oh,
RFA
got him.
instead.
Got him.
RFA. Run away, Rubik! Tried to cut down the tree in advance, but looks like it's not gonna work out. One more hit should do the trick. Simeon Stride again. Oh my goodness. Look, just relentless.
Feel spells, Rubik.
The Simeon Stride is such a good gap closer against heroes that are less strong. So yeah, really well done from Ilian.
Catabasius makes his rotation as well to the bottom side thanks to the Twin Gate. Scouted
We
out
are
the
going to
SF.
see the Dragon Knight starting to farm the camps and then pushing out the wave soon. He is going for his armlet, which signals that, you know, he is going to start flash farming really, really fast. And with that armlet, it also means that he can join his
Bottom.
team for a very, very
Oh,
strong...
RE is gonna try to fight this one out. Does have no more mana left to use the raises, so in the end he goes high ground only to get blasted there by Catabasis. No Doom needed. That was a Requiem as well, Kreos.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Rubik. Gonna get gone on again, and gonna find the Rubik. They even get 2 bounty runes for their trouble.
Bounty.
They have 0 tools to kind of support this Shadow Fiend right now from being run at. Like, all you have is the Sand King blinking in to stun him. I stun whoever goes on the SF, but I don't even think that's enough for team fights. I actually think that if the game keeps going as the way it is with 1 lane...
Oh, mid! Pulverize right into the Lion Stun. Can they actually get this kill on the Monkey King? One more hit! They cannot! One more hit onto that Monkey King would have done the trick, or maybe a couple more as Peewee gets ran down by input. Oh, that just hurts.
Oh, that was so close, actually. Damn. Naharj only has a phase boost. He doesn't have any source of mana regen. He is queuing up the Soul Ring right now, but it is going to be really hard for him to get combos off. Every time he uses a combo, it sets him back by so much mana that he can almost never do the combo again. He doesn't have a bottle as well.
It's really, really rough from for that Primal Beast right now. 9 minutes in, 1-7, 2k gold lead.
The Rubik isn't even close to his mana boots. Actually, he's not. He's like 300 gold off, which is quite a significant amount. But Lion, I guess, is there to kind of like mana him back up.
At the very least, he has some semblance of help. 4 people bottom, by the way, or rather 3 on the bottom side. Lich and Doom, as well as... Uh-oh, hold on. Chrono Blade, Tree Dance, lots of damage, dead Rubik.
He's dominating.
Gets a
He's
repeat.
dominating.
Yep, Ilium now dominating here. 10 minutes in. Looking at the network chart right now, 5.2k for that DK, followed up by the Sand King, and then the Monkey King, and then the Shadow Fiend, then the Doom, and then the Primal Beast. Those are the top network for all the cores so far.
Sand King is farming an incredible stack right now in the Ancients, but it does mean that because, you know, his health is just going to be quite negatively impacted, the Invis Monkey King is going top to potentially kill this Lion, which he will see, and he
Blink
will
Dagger
probably...
on lawn. Jump forward. Do they have the damage? Nice hex though from the Lion, so keeps himself alive at the very least. But they have a Blink Dagger.
Lawn is TPing bot. They are trying for a fight right now. They want to go all in. All 3
Jane
cores
Frost gonna be used here. Miami actually gets a snipe kill there onto RFA thanks to the Acorn Blast. Looks like they're gonna be jumping in. Epicenter gonna be used just for a little bit. Actually, they're gonna stall this one out, but charging right in there is Nard. Lon will find Catabasis at the very least. So that's gonna be the Blink Dagger reveal. Oh, old Monkey King gets caught out on the side. The Doom will come out though onto RE before he gets it off. Here's gonna be the Epicenter as well as the Finger of Death from that Lion. They'll find a double kill right now onto input. It's a triple kill right now for Lon. Kendrick gonna keep this fight going. Looks like that's gonna be a very dead SF, but Lon now somehow he gets an ultra kill.
Oh, it's an ultra kill.
Holy shit.
And
What a
RE
turnaround.
survived.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, the Sand King did really well there. It was such a good turnaround. Like in the middle of the sandstorm, he was able to get his ulti off, and it just turned everything. Like they couldn't even right click. The Monkey King was also forced to jump down from his tree because he knew that if the Primal Beast trampled over him, he would have been stunned for 4 seconds, which is incredibly difficult for him.
Ooh, things got a little bit more interesting, Kraos, after that fight. So, they use the Doom. They have Drum now on the Doom at the very least, but RE just barely be able to stay alive in that one. And that Sand King, I feel like the Sand King, this is his game to lose now. He's gonna have to try to bring this one from the depths. Primal Beast. Gonna be farming up to stacks though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Monkey King. Uh-oh. I think he might have spotted an thanks to the ward here. Trying to push forward. Narj. No mana. Does he get caught?
Middle tower
Relentless. Boundless Strike. Gonna miss out the movement there from Narj. So he should be good for now. Ooh, nice movement there from Narj. Avoiding that potential death. More potential tilt. Boots of Travel now on that Sand King. So this Sand King's farm should be even more maximized. Stunned by the way on input as well as the Hex to prevent the Doom from trying to jump on him. Warded everywhere on the bottom side. Monkey King in the area. They're prepping up a epicenter, pushing forward. Actually, the stun will miss out there by Lon. Gonna bring him closer in. There's gonna be a jump in from that Sandstorm. Oh, look at the damage onto Helium! Pushing through his Narj. Narj is in the middle of everything, the heart and soul. They're gonna get the stun off on the DK. Pulverize as well as a sharpshooter. That's way too much damage to deal with. The blade forward once again. Lon, he's just setting up everything! Finger of Death finds the Doom. Lon God, Miami. Try to run away, but Peewee with the Earth Spike. 4 for 2.
Dude, the Sand King is actually solo carrying all these fights. I'm not saying he's solo carrying, but he's doing everything for his team. Like, the Primal doesn't even have to go in and commit until he sees a very, very good initiation response from the Sand King.
My goodness. Oh, hold on. I say that Ilium is struggling in these fights, but looks like Ilium finds a juicy Rubik. Tries to steal the Simian Stride, or rather the Tree Dance, but alas, Rubik dead yet again to that Monkey King. It's not over though. They have a Doom at the ready. Chasing forward. They know that the SF is here. They spot him out. They're really trying to chase this. Oh, the double stun! As well as the pounce in. Oh, he dodges this one out, but it looks like he's gonna leave his Doom to die. Oh no!
He's dominating.
What the heck is this?
Baited by your own teammate. Oh, not like this. Ilium.
They didn't see anybody else on the other side of the map. They had to know that there were quite a few people there. Oh my god. Why? Why did they do that?
They have a regen now on the Lion, and even the Primal Beast will pick up a Blade Mail.
What timings are we looking at? The DK is going straight BKB, which makes sense, right? Because Sand King goes in, just blows him up. That's fine. I am thinking about the BKB on Doom as well. But these seem like all very counter initiation items, which is not key for playing against the SF here. Because what you want to do is that you want to jump on the SF, right? You just lock him down with a Doom, he can't do shit.
Yep. So I'm guessing for the side of no team, they're probably going to be waiting for the potentially the SF to get a BKB or even the Sand King to get a Blood Soul, because I think he's a decent, he's pretty close to it relatively.
Oh, they're not going for BKB on the SF. He's definitely going to go for
or Snai, sorry.
He's a Shadow Blade.
Oh,
Shadow Blade.
interesting.
So he's like, okay, you do me a Shadow Blade away. Hopefully that buys enough time for me to escape.
Oh, think forward. They found Miami. Miami tried to use the Twin Gate, but it was warded into the finger and the Earth Spike. That's going to be a third stack for the Lion.
Interesting ward placement there. This is a ward covering the Twin Gates by the Rubik. It was placed there about 7 minutes ago, which is like towards the end of the nighttime period. So I guess it was really nice because the tier 1 tower bot is still staying up, and this ward makes it such that you can't really collapse on it that easily. So really nice ward there actually. Something to learn from my end.
Big stack. Oh, juicy. DK will get that one. Getting closer and closer to that BKB.
Dire's middle
You know what I
tower
would
is under
prefer to see on
attack.
this DK? I would prefer to see it blink on him. Like, he just needs to blink, get on the SF, on the smoke, and then, you know, you guys can kill him, and then afterwards it's very hard for the rest of the team to fight.
Oh, Rubik steals Devourer, so I guess that's one way to get some farm on the Rubik.
Yeah. I mean, it is a lot of gold.
Looks like the Doom queuing up a Blink Dagger, so I feel like the Doom will go Blink Dagger instead of finishing the BKB.
We'll have to see. I think... Yeah, I believe that,
That's a really fast
let me
Doom,
think
by the way. It's 485 move speed, thanks to the Speed Aura talent. Yeah, Blink Dagger on the Doom. And it looks like it's going to be a 4-man smoke attempt here on the side of no team. They do spot out the Monkey King, so that might be the target. Blink Dagger, by the way, on that Lion. 3 runes. No one's been picking up these runes, Krayos. It's a little bit rough
Yeah.
to see. Even in game number 1, Monkey King will start farming up these camps potentially. They put down a warrior, so if this Monkey King's not careful, smoke breaks, spots him out, under the ward we go, teleport, or rather they can't get the telekinesis back. Ilium most definitely gonna get taken down. Warded and dead. Wait, hold on, I still hear a fight here. Pulverize on top of the Lich, as well as a Aircraft Shot and the Bushwhack. Gonna miss out thanks to the trample. Chain Frost also used though.
Dire's
we see the
bottom
power.
tower is under attack.
Sand King gonna get caught out here in the river. Can he try to run away from this one? Dragon Tail stun on top of this Sand King. Very, very dead. Looks like they want to try to punish this one at the very least, but a little bit too
cleanup,
speedy.
but there is no Doom left remaining to deal with the SF right now.
Yeah, but Blink Dagger, he will be able to get... Oh no! Pee-wee finds him! He goes under the Watcher actually. Can they try to keep him there long enough? Amplified damage rune gonna be taken up here by the DK. Pulverize, look at the damage! Holy moly! Goodbye, Narge!
Radiant's
BD
middle
rune
tower
on
is
the
under
DK.
attack.
Just dead!
Really good.
He's gonna keep
SF
on
needs
pushing.
to-
I hear another stun here in the backline. Pee-wee gonna take out to the Scorched Earth.
Towers are fortified.
So a little bit of an overcommitment there from no team. Rubik seals DK
Radiant's
stun.
middle tower is
Level
under
3
attack.
DK stun. But looks like mid tower will be falling into the
Radiant's
hands
middle
of
tower
Eternal
has
Discord.
fallen.
Almighty money.
DK now has his BKB. I would not be surprised if he decides to just go for Dateless. We saw how much impact like he has in just having the ability to just pick up somebody. The Primal Beast actually is not very tanky at all. He doesn't have his BKB yet. As soon as he's stunned with the Hoodwink ult, he actually dies quite quickly.
Ward spots out the Doom, farming a stack. And here we go. Input in a lot of trouble, pushing forward. Look at the moves. He's so fast!
Ooh.
He just makes away!
Tower is under attack.
My goodness!
Dire side is grouping up for a smoke. They did TP everybody bot, and they have a smoke now. They're gonna make a play.
5-on-5 fight.
This Vision area is controlled by Radiant though, so they are responding with smoke. This is definitely Radiant favored because they are
Oh,
fighting on high
They're
ground.
missing each other here.
Whoa, what are they doing?
They
Oh,
both
they're
had
going
the
for
same idea. Yeah.
I think they really want this tier 1 tower here, but they're in totally different areas.
Yep. They're not gonna find anything here. Completely missed each other out. They should actually wait. The DK smoke broke, so they know that DK is here.
Yes. They see him there on the ward as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
RE will show himself there in the mid lane. So that's going to be a little bit of a close call. No fight
They do
happening.
take the tier 1 bot
Bottom
though.
tower has fallen.
Obviously, it is quite late for tier 1 to be taken,
Tower is
but
under
it
attack.
was quite important for them to fight actually. Like, they could have taken a very good fight here. It's okay. SF does have a Sanction
Tower
Yasha.
is under attack.
He is going up for the Shadow Blade now. This is kind of like an anti-Doom build because Doom dooms him, and then he's
top
like,
fight.
Dire's top
Ooh.
tower is under attack.
DK does have
DK
the Elder Dragon
alone.
in the backline though. Oh, they found SF! Doom gonna be going on top of him. Can he try to burst him down though? He's really fighting through this one. In the other side of the fight, AXPR is gonna get jumped on with the BKB. There's just so much to look at. Rubik actually stones the Doom. Doom will get taken out as well as RE. Sand King will get taken down there by AXPR. This fight is just so split up. Rubik stole the Doom, so they'll keep it for the next fight potentially. But 2 for 1 overall.
yeah, they did really well in finding the DK there and almost killing him, but because SF was far away from his team and the initiation, it was really hard for SF to kind of like do anything, right? Because otherwise, if the Sand King was there, countering the initiation, 100% the SF turns that fight. But the DK being like the bait on the top tier 1 tower, especially considering he has a BKB, and there's no way that you kill him, was probably a bad play from the Radiant side.
Gleipnir on the Monkey King now, by the way.
He is going for the BKB next, which I agree with. Right, all he needs to do is just turn on ult, stay inside the, what's it called? The Wukong's command, and fights are quite straightforward for him.
Crystal's now on the DK. Sand King now has a Bloodstone. SF now trying to go for that Shadow Blade. Should be 800, 700 gold away now.
Yeah. Radiant top side is pushing into the tier 2, which means that the Radiant side has the ability to kind of like group up and maybe go for a smoke play. They also know where Dire side is, so if they want to, they could potentially group up right now and do a smoke towards the top triangle area. They see Doom TPing top as well, so this is honestly a very good opportunity they should try if there's any smokes on the enemy team. Are there? There is one on the Rubik, but they decide that they want to look for timings. They are waiting for the Shadow Fiend Shadow Blade timing,
200 gold.
which is coming out soon, yeah.
Should get it after farming Triangle. Smoke gonna be popped here though by the Rubik as well as the Lion. They're
think
trying
that-
to scout things out.
Our side doesn't want to find a fight right now. They want to just wait for the Daedalus timing as well as the BKB timing. Which... Oh, okay. They seem to be congregating around a portal. They're going for Roshan right now. Well, I guess I was wrong. Do they have enough damage to the
Oh,
Rosh?
we're gonna find out. Looks like
Oh,
they're
they
gonna be
know.
contesting. Yeah, they will get
Yeah.
scanned out here though. Doom is guarding the high ground. Pushing forward under the smoke. Smoke will get broken. Jumping in is the Doom right on top of it. But the Doom by the Rubik actually stalling up there on the DK. But the Invis, he's still alive in the backline though. Nards will pop the BKB as well as the Wukong's command in the backline. It's just absolute chaos. DK is just dead. But the Wukong's command doing way too much damage there. RE is just dead. But the blink forward here from that Sand King. Can he try to turn this fight around? Ilium trying to man fight with that Sand King. But no, it is not enough. Sand King still alive in this fight. Nards as well as his Sand King. Can he try to keep this one up? It's 2 against 3 right now, but no ultimates left. Burrow Strike going through. Doom will get hit by that one. Nard so low. He cannot die in this one. They'll take him down, but they cannot get Roshan.
Oh, that was
Lon
insane.
going back in. Wait, Lon's in. He gets a kill on the catabasis.
Oh my god. He has a
Lon!
Bloodstone. You all need to run the fuck away. Nice.
Lon God.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
3 for 4 if I'm not mistaken. But that could have been much, much worse. On the side of no team, Lon gets Doom first,
The
but
Doom on the
Rubik.
Rubik,
Yeah.
from the Rubik on the DK was actually so impactful because if it wasn't for that, they could never confidently go in. Like the entire fight was basically carried by the fact that Monkey King had his ult in the prime area, but DK never got his ult off and he could never actually like contribute anything to the fight. Shadow Fiend was standing in the ult as well, and was kind of like stunned by the Hoodwing Bushwhack, which was honestly the biggest play because I think if he didn't land a Bushwhack on the SF definitely just takes over the fight there with his BKB. Sorry, with his Shadow Blade and his Senjiaka.
Top side. I have to be careful. Ward gets placed down
That's
here.
how
Dire's
he
bottom
scouts out the
tower
Lion.
is
Lion
under
is
attack.
hunting for him because he somehow knows. Interesting. How does he know?
You know,
Maybe he
something's
saw
up
him.
here. Lion just pushing around here, looking for something. Alright, they reveal that they have some sort of vision here on that Rubik. Steals breathe fire away. Doom
No,
in
he's
10 more
farming.
seconds.
He was sending lane creeps. That's why they saw
Oh.
him.
Smoke movement here. They have Doom in 3 seconds. Looks like it's going to be another fight. Roshan can be attempted though. They have Requiem on that SF, but do they know that this Roshan's happening? Courier will get spotted out, so they know that they're in the area. They know that they're
They
trying
are
to take
circling
Roshan.
around. This is a really big circle.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be a huge Wukong's go. Blink in
Oh,
from the
Doom,
Doom.
Doom.
Can he try to find anything? Rubik's gonna be the first target in this one. Will get bursted out.
Got the
in.
Doom and the Sand King.
June on the Sand King. Requiem will try to push them back. Pee-wee will take down Miami at the very least. Sand King has to try to run away
Thank
from
you,
this
Sid.
one. Here comes the Hex onto the Doom. Doom taking a whole lot of damage from that RE Shadow Fiend. Sand King still alive, but no, he's gonna tick out to the Doom.
You run
Way
away
too
right
much to
now.
deal with. RE
Oh,
in
they
the
found
trees.
it.
Oh, can he try to man fight this one actually? He's forced to fight this one. Shadow Blade away. He's under the ward though, or rather under the dust. Chain Frost gonna be used as well as the Wukong's command. They finally take down that SF.
This
3
is a
for
free
1.
rush.
Dire's top
Roshan,
tower
like
is
what you
under
mentioned,
attack.
Kraos, gonna be pressured. Already half HP thanks to RE. And surprisingly, the Primal Beast did survive that. I saw him like really low, but he was able to get out.
Yeah, but I mean, the most important thing was that Doom on the Sand King, right? The ward on the high ground. Wait, actually, no. How did he see the Sand King there?
There was a ward.
There was no beacon.
Roshan has
I have
fallen
no
to
idea.
No,
the
that's
Dire.
that's Radiant side.
They
Oh,
have a ward.
interesting.
They have a ward like on the low ground, but I don't think that was the thing.
But that Doom was
Oh
really
wait,
good.
Lion?
Ooh,
He's still there. He misses his stun. 3v to Ilium.
yeah. Ilium is playing really well actually. I think Ilium gave vision for the Doom to catch the Sand King on the Doom right there, which was the most important thing that fight because without the Sand King able to get his spells off, he really can't like frontline for his team. He can't get initiation off. He can't get vision, and Shadow Fiend is just left like there like, oh, I'm gonna hit some right clicks, but I don't actually have the Daedalus. I don't do that much burst damage right now. His damage is more like sustained with the team in front of him because he's going for more survivability. But then the Doom's like, okay, you know what? Then I don't Doom you. I Doom the Sand King instead, which is honestly so cool.
Looks like tier 2 top side gonna be the target for the side of internal Discord.
Radiant's
Fortification
structures
gonna be
are
used here.
fortified.
Tier 1 bottom side will finally get taken
Dire's
down.
bottom tower is under attack.
But looks like no team, they have no interest in trying to defend this one.
They get an XP rune as well.
One for
Dire's
one.
bottom tower is under attack.
Darts continuing to try to farm up, going for the Aghanim Scepter next. So I think that's something that we should look out for, Kraos. That Aghanim's on that Primal.
Is it that important? I mean, it's just a break, right?
It breaks
That-
DK as well as the Sand King. I'm sorry, the Monkey King.
Yeah, but it doesn't really like DK doesn't really care about the break so much, right? He still gets like he doesn't get a splash, but does he really care about a splash like from the break? Not really, I think. The Monkey King gets Jingu.
Deceptively a null of
broken,
damage though. That's a really good ward spot. Looks like they're gonna jump in. That's gonna be a lot of damage going onto that Lich. They even dropped the epicenter, but
Oh,
going
they use-
forward, they
they
find the
use a
Hoodie. Here
lot.
comes the Doom right on top of that SK. 3-man stun there by Ilium into the Wukong's command. It's actually humongous. The damage is insane, Ilium. Are you kidding? Oh, another 3-man stun! Lord! He gets them all, but the damage is just way too much! Lord cannot take it! SF still dies! Or rather the DK, or the Primal! I'm getting all these names mixed up! Primal still dies!
This Doom is making the calls for his team, and he's doing it really well. He recognized that the Sand King had no more epicenter, and they were all grouped up in one area, so he just BKBs, blinks in, gives a vision for his team, and his team just follows up with all sorts of like counter-initiate. With the Hoodwink Bush Strike was amazing, the 3-man Boundless Strike was great, even after the fight had kind of like petered off for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, look, Dire's draft is so nice in the sense that it's so easy for them to kind of like conduct fights, even if they're behind. Because all they need to do is just land stuns, pick off like heroes, get the Doom off on somebody who they know they can't kill immediately, and the fight's so simple.
Dire's structures are fortified.
TP in from that Rubik. Does have a Blink Dagger. Will steal away that Boundless Strike, but to what avail?
Radiant's
I
top
think it's also
tower
very
is
important to
under
note
attack.
that the Sand King used his Burrow Strike, and it was on 10 seconds of cooldown, and Doom was like, okay, I don't need to Doom the Sand King, which I did like 4 times before. All I need to do is now Doom the Shadow Fiend, because there is no Sand King like stun, there's no Sand King out, he doesn't do shit. So really, really, really good call by him.
Yeah, and it's like Sand King already used Epicenter and Burrow, so there's no
Radiant's
real
top
point in
tower is
dooming
under
him.
attack.
So
Yeah.
you really good eye there, Kraos. Massive Galaxy Brain. This is what the upper division is like, I guess.
Top tower is under
No.
attack.
Dude, I'm
Radiant's
inter.
top
I'm
tower
not
has
upper.
fallen.
I'm a scrub. Okay, anyway.
We're all scrubs.
Speaking of which, I am starting to look at like what options does Radiant have right now to kind of like turn this around, right? And Hudge is going for his Aghanims. I'm not sure I like this so much. I feel like, but then again, it is also not a lot of stuff that he can really get to deal with this. I'm not too sure. Honestly, if I were him, I might even go for like a heart or something, just so I can stay in the fights better and frontline a bit better for my SF. If not, maybe like oh, there is a Shiva's coming out from the Sand King already. I'm not sure. I don't know what this Primal can build right now. Oh, they doomed him on top. But okay. Yeah, so the Primal tried to get out, but
Excellent.
you know he BKB and TP'd out, and then Doom tried to do him to stop TP, but I guess Doom doesn't stop TPs when you're BKB, so
I guess so.
interesting.
So they're gonna be without Doom for about 2 minutes. And unfortunately for them, Aegis will be expiring in just 20 seconds. So 7k gold lead 20 to 29 on the favor of internal Discord.
Monkey King is going for a Skadi right now, which is really impactful for the side of Dire because it deals with the Sand King quite well, as well as deals with the Shadow Fiend because Shadow Fiend does not have BKB yet,
Uh-oh.
which means that if he gets
Catching
Skadi,
out. Hold on.
oh,
Hoodwink gets founded. Burst strike in. They have the burst damage, Finger of Death. They'll take down the Hoodwink first. And look at the damage. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodbye, Catabasis. Signs of life there from no team. Silver Edge reveal on that SF, by the way.
nah, it doesn't matter. Like, is there anything that you really want to break on the side of Dire? Maybe some armor from the DK, right? DK gets an extra, how much armor? Let me see. An extra 12 armor right now from his passive. But that's it. Like, that's
Smoke
the
movement.
only main thing that breaks.
They're trying to chase. They know the Monkey King is here. They
No,
have the
question is, how's
Invis
Monkey
here.
King, though? Oh, Doom's gonna run into
Uh-oh.
them.
Doom. He doesn't have a Doom though, so he's gonna get slowed up. Oh. I think he might have
Wait,
spotted the
that
Frost
didn't
Shield.
hit him.
Tower is under attack.
The Frost Shield didn't hit him.
Oh,
I
that's
thought it hit him.
unfortunate.
Oh, that's so sad.
Chase is still on though.
They know for a
Dire's
fact that they're
bottom
chasing him
tower is
right
under
now.
attack.
Oh wait! Oh, the Shiva's Guard! It clips a Monkey King! Oh no, not like this Monkey King! Telekinesis into the Pulverize! That's a very, very dead monkey! Lon! Lon God!
Lon
The
is
Shiva's
playing
clipped him!
well. Lon is playing very, very well here. I don't think this changes that much though. They can probably take a tier 2 top, but looking at the DK, he has a Daedalus right now. He has a Satanic. Like, he's not scared of anything that he can pull up. If I were him, I probably want to go for
Dire's top
a
tower is
Blink
under
Dagger,
attack.
but he is going for the Sanj, which means that he's like, okay, I want to be able to withstand people like trying to chain stun me, so maybe the Sanj is good, and also helps him get more lifesteal, which helps him sustain fights. Actually, you know what? I agree with this. Like, this is nice. It gets him move speed, lets him heal up better, prevents them from locking him down, which makes it more likely that he gets his BKB off. It's quite nice. And it also makes it such that, like, he has enough damage, right? He has the Daedalus, his ulti on, he does have about, let me see, 100 plus 350, 450 damage at quite a high attack speed as well.
Tower is under attack.
So it is pretty good.
He already has it now, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Yeah,
Now he has
does.
enough for the full Sanjin Yasha. Item, looking at the network, by the way, Krayos, DK, SK, MK. That's a lot of Ks in it, actually. And SF and then Doom. And Primal
I
Beast is
mean,
right there.
the net worth is actually pretty similar, but I think going later, the important thing is the net worth on the DK and the net worth on that Doom. I'm not so concerned about the net worth on the Monkey King because his role is mainly to give vision and control a little bit. Sure, he wants some tankability with the Wukong's command and the Skadi would be amazing, but after the Skadi, like, his role in the fights is pretty much done. Like, he doesn't actually need anything. Maybe he could get like a refresher or something, for
Gem
fun,
on the
but
Doom now, by the way.
he doesn't need much. Yeah, the gem on the Doom is great as well. They do want to be able to lock down the vision on the side of Dire, but you know what? Actually, no. I'm just overpraising them. I think like gem is just generally something good.
Yep. Scythe, by the way, on the Sand King.
Interesting. So they are trying to recreate the strat that they did, the opposing team did on the previous game, which is just jump somebody and lock him down and burst him. But there is a Satanic, there is a Sanjin Yasha on the DK. I don't see them actually properly killing anyone. There is Lich as well.
30 seconds for Roshan. Looks like they're trying to make a move here on the side of no team. They're grouping up together as well as on the side of internal Discord. They're probably going to wait for Roshan. 20 seconds till Roshan could potentially respawn. Just waiting this one out. So this next few fights gonna be dictated by this Roshan if I have to say something about it. Roshan, that's a fast Roshan spawn actually. So Roshan will be respawning, does have a banner, does have an Aegis. So Narj as well as the Lion, they're in the bottom side jungle, but they do have a twin gate at their disposal. If they will scout out the Roshan with a scan. Into the Roshan pit we go. DK as well as that Doom. Beating the charge. And Roshan will let out a roar, so now they are very aware that Roshan is happening. But they have to make their move fast. Roshan is dying really, really fast. I think they're gonna let this one go. Yep, no one from the dire side, from the Radiant side is moving around, so it looks like they will be letting this one go. 36 minutes, Roshan once again going into the hands of that DK.
Sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
Roshan got taken.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Despite
there a
all of
fight?
that, nope, there was no fight. It was just a straight up Roshan take. But despite all of that, Freos, only 1,000 gold lead for internal
Dire's
Discord.
bottom tower is under attack.
Very
I
competitive.
mean, I honestly, I really don't think the net worth matters so much right now. Like,
Uh-oh.
at this-
Oh,
at this-
no. That's a very, very dead Rubik if I've ever seen one.
Rubik
Can
is
try to
fine.
get away from this one. Gem on that Doom with the dust and the bushwhack. Yeah, no, you're not getting away from this one, buddy. They're gonna be using the Ghost Scepter on that Rubik, but input with that Scorcher. Gonna punish that Rubik for trying to split push. No buyback on
Yes.
him.
I really thought the Glimmer was enough to stop the blink coming out, but I guess that was the gem on the Doom.
Yep. Oh, Lion! Ooh.
Nice blink out by Pee-wee.
Ooh. Edging himself over there. Pee-wee almost became a victim of that Monkey King.
I don't know if SF has enough damage to deal with like what's going on right now. His right click damage is hitting 400, I think. Yeah, 430, but it may not even, sorry, 440, but it actually doesn't seem like enough to deal with them because, you know, he can just turn on his ult, turn on his BKB and right click them, but 7 seconds of BKB isn't
Bottom
enough.
tower is under attack.
Bottom tier 2 tower most likely going to be taken down here by the DK. Buyback now on the Rubik is available. Looking at the buyback statuses, by the way, Kreos, DK, SK, as well as the Rubik and the Lich. Only heroes that have a buyback.
Yeah. Well, now the question is, can they do the high ground push? Right. This Radiant lineup is very strong at high ground, and I wouldn't be surprised if this high ground push fails because it's so difficult to push against this.
Rubik steals away Elder Dragon for him.
Radiant's bottom
I mean, if I
tower
were
is
them,
under
I'd just be
attack.
like, okay, just pop your Wukongs right now to give us vision.
Alright, so Narj
But-
is going to be using to cut down some of the trees there. Banner gonna get placed down here on the side of internal Discord. This
using
DK
Glyph.
just free hitting right now.
They're not using Glyph.
DK,
Glyph was wasted. What the heck?
Radiant's bottom tower
Guys.
has fallen.
no glyph,
Yo,
and
hit
they'll take
Glyph.
down the banner.
Damn. Come on, guys. You want a Glyph.
Looks like they will be backing away from that one. They take a tier 3 tower, and looks like they'll be satisfied with just that.
Interesting. Alright, they didn't even have... Oh wait, no, they had a ward high ground. That's how DK was able to push so easily. I guess it's kind of scary as well because the DK has so much shit to survive the push. But at the same time, it's also like... I feel like y'all had the chance to initiate on the backline there. If our Radiant... Oh well, maybe the other things I haven't considered. Ooh. Lich might die.
Oh, Tormentor! We got it! We got it! We got it in 4K! We got it! The first Tormentor death!
Oh my god.
We got it! Victory screech! We can finally
The
update the
DK
Google Sheets!
The DK got a shard as well. That he was like, I want this shard. I don't care if you die.
It doesn't matter, Kreos. We got our first Tormentor death of the season. Got the basis. Welcome to history. Hold on. I'm gonna have to fill this in.
What the heck?
Did you not see the Google Sheets at
Yeah,
Cat
yeah,
said?
I know, I know about this. I know about this.
Oh my.
Not good by DK, but
Oh,
he's Aegis.
mid-side,
Yes, shard, doesn't matter.
Pulverize is on the TK, but looks like they will be disengaging in that one. SK will be jumped here. Here comes the Sandstorm in the middle of everything, but they do have a gem. They will be using the epicenter. But the Doom will be going on top of that SK. SK will get sniped there by Miami. Buyback from the Doom. No mana left actually on that DK. 1 minute left on that Aegis. Gonna try to chain stun him. SF will be able to get out of that one. Just barely input. Blinking forward, but he does not have a Doom, by the way.
They get the buyback on the Doom. This is
Gleipnir,
actually quite
and
big.
here comes Nards once again in the backline, just causing so much havoc, as well as that Axe just going to town, going to work. That's a die pack on the Doom.
Oh
The
my
Pulverize
God.
as well onto the Monkey King. That's just way too much. BKB gonna get popped here. Action in the backline. RFA will take down Miami at the very least, but here comes the Primal Beast. Will take down my Catabasis, but the Stolen Chain Frost, the Stolen Chain Frost from the Rubik. It's bouncing around. It's gonna absolutely decimate them. RFA, you god! And can he get the timing of the Requiem? The Dragon Tail. It's gonna be perfectly timed himself. The SF gonna get jumped here. The Basher, can he get off this Requiem? No, he cannot! How is that SF still alive? How is the DK still fighting this one? The Basher from the Monkey King! The Dragon Tail from this DK!
Oh my god, that basher was so clutch. There was no BKB on either one of them, and if they were standing right atop the Requiem. Also, the SF mistimed the Requiem by a split second. If it wasn't the case, actually it would have been, you know, the DK would have died. The Monkey King likely would have died as well.
They have buybacks on 3
no.
heroes. They're gonna try to stall this one up. So DK does not have mana, or rather low on the mana department.
Oh, that's so annoying actually.
Because,
Because, I mean, if your mana's
Fortification.
low, I'm actually scared that I don't have mana to pop BKB, which is so important. There's a DD rune on top, by the way.
Actually,
For
it's
the
amplified
meat
damage.
Jedi- Oh. Oh, right, yes. I apologize for that.
I will never forgive
Uh,
Finnick for arguing me about amplified damage.
The meat Jedi,
Double damage.
the internal Discord won game 1. It was a close one, but the Shadow Fiend lost, which was surprising.
Close call in this game. I mean, that fight, hey, despite that fight, Kreos, 3k gold lead for internal Discord.
I am a little bit worried about AXPR's build right now. I think he is going for Aghanims, which I actually heavily disagree with. Because Aghanims no longer gives you magic resist, and I feel like in these fights, actually one of the limiting factors that he's had is his attack speed. I would definitely like to see him go like something like AC here, but Aghanims, honestly, it just increases his damage by 40 and gives him free pathing, which doesn't seem to be something that you really need in these fights, as of what I can tell. He also chose to sell the armlet for it as well, which means that his armor will be a bit more reduced. He did get the plus 12 Dragon Blood HP regen plus armor, but you know, considering that there is a potential break on the SF, he actually could go down pretty quickly if he's unable to man fight him. So I actually think I disagree with this Agham's pick. I definitely would have liked something that gives him a bit more attack speed. He is going back for the Silver Edge now, or Shadow Blade, which I guess theoretically gives him more maneuverability, but I don't know. Bloodthorn, AC, even Moonshard, I think would have been nice. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm not 6k.
I mean, by technicality, I am immortal, but I haven't played rank in like 2 months ever since getting it, so... You know, ever since they did the change to the DK, I feel like what the DK is trying to do right now with his Aghanims, it's more of like, I'll eventually eat this later, so I might as well just get it now, and then, like what you mentioned, maybe he's
But
gonna
that's so
go
dumb.
eat into AC afterwards.
I don't know, that's so dumb. I mean, there has been 2 Roshes taken. There's actually quite a high chance that you
Oh
get
yeah,
Aghanim,
actually.
right? And you also definitely, you
Oh,
know,
wait.
could use some
Uh-oh.
extra-
Oh, no, that's not good. Gonna get the Hex off at the very least. Here comes the TP from
Doom
the
is gonna-
Rubik. Doom? He's actually all alone here. He's gonna straight up TP out. Wait, this is a bait. The bait play pulverized on top of that
Yeah.
Doom. He's just isolated. Wait, where's his team?
You don't have buyback. Oh my god.
Doom doesn't have a buyback. He doesn't have a team. Wukong's command from that MK. Can he try to separate this fight? Actually, a stun there onto that Primal Beast will separate this fight. But a blink away. Actually, wait. Oh, the Sand King still dies in the fountain. 1 for 1.
Okay. So they do get the Sand King. I guess maybe this secures them the Roche, which is coming up in 2 minutes. So, but they don't know that this is a late spawn. But I didn't like this go.
Oh, I didn't
This is a
either.
bit weird. Your team wasn't there as well.
I think he
and-
wanted a solo kill on that Sand King, and
Hmm.
yeah, he was
Maybe.
just unable to burst him down fast enough. I
I
mean,
mean, look,
maybe he
credit
wants
to him.
attacks.
He knew that the Sand King would die there. Like he did die in Fountain, right?
Mm.
So I guess it worked out.
Worked out in the end. 1 for 1. The gold advantage was towards internal Discord, but Wukong's command was used, and also a BKB though.
Monkey does have a Lincoln's. He does have his Basher.
Oh,
He's
oh,
going-
wait a second! Goodbye, Hoodwink!
my
Where did that come from? Um,
That was incredibly fast. I do feel like both teams, especially maybe in total Discord a bit more, are making a lot more slip-ups in terms of their positioning and maneuvering together as a team. Like this is the point of the game where you want to be moving as five. Definitely you have like Monkey King to scout out for you. There's no real need for Hoodwink to kind of like be in front and doing these kind of things. So definitely some slight misplays coming out from internal Discord here. They are choosing to wait out the Roche, which is coming up in 50 seconds. So this makes sense to me because they do have very good area control. In contrast, the Sand King is going for Lincolns, which
About
does
time.
mean that it's going to be very difficult for him to get doomed. But the Doom is actually going for Octarine Core. Okay,
he has a Lotus now,
So-
actually. He bought out the Lotus.
okay. He got Lotus. He is not going for Aghanims or Refresher, which is okay, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know how to feel about this. I would have preferred a Refresher here.
Buyback
Quite
status, by the way,
long.
Krios. DK, SK, SF, Primal, Hoodwink, Lion, and the Lich. Only heroes that have buybacks at the moment.
I don't say only. The Monkey King is nearing it at 200 gold. The Rubik probably will get it in the next fight. It's just the Doom, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Roshan.
Roshan is up.
Aghanim's now, Aghanim's blessing actually on this Roshan. So who do you want to see this Aghanim's blessing on? I feel like it's probably going to the Doom, right?
I would have preferred it on Dragon Knight, but I guess he has an Aghanims already.
Look. He's being very generous to his team.
Okay, definitely the Doom like here.
Yep.
Right, you have a Link Buda. The
Or-
SF might. At some point, he is queuing up the Lincolns.
But
Okay.
you could give it to the Ilium Monkey King or the Lich to make it even more
Even-
interesting.
Even okay, maybe Lich actually.
Oh wait, it's going to
Oh
the
my
monkey.
God.
It went to the monkey.
No. Oh, this is.
I was just
This is-
joking when I said that, but apparently they listened to me. Interesting.
I don't know how I feel about this. It does. Okay, so the only logic that I can think about this going towards is that the Wukong like soldiers do apply Scotty. They don't
Eh.
apply Bash.
Oh wait, hold on a
But-
second, bottom. They're gonna jump on the Doom Pulverize. They're gonna be cancelled out, but there's gonna be a 4-man Gleipnir. Into the middle we go. Is that Primal Beast? It looks like they want to try to disengage this one. They have an Aegis on that DK. He's gonna pop the Dragon form, but can he try to disengage this one? They have a Doom available. Narge. Looks like he's gonna be the target for this one. The Spike from the Lion and the Bash. He's not gonna be able to get out. Does have a buyback
Yes,
though
sir.
on that Primal.
Hmm.
Ooh, a little bit scary. Scary times there.
Actually almost died. Like, sorry, Doom actually almost died there. And if he did,
Uh-oh.
it would have been quite.
Krios, look what the Rubik
Yeah.
has.
Uh,
How long is the duration? Can we like do the math?
this is 16, right?
Yeah, this is
So it's
16.
Doom. Oh, 16 plus. Okay, wait, let's see. 26. No, wait. Wait, does it increase the duration? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
okay.
does. The debuff. or
30%. So I'm guessing that's roughly an extra 5 seconds. So maybe 21 seconds.
Sand King, he's gonna be running into them. Can he try to get out of this one? Burrow Strike. He's gonna get popped with the Lincoln Sphere. He's one more second on that Blink Dagger. No, it's not gonna be enough.
He's stuck.
He does not have a buyback. DK in the backline. He's stuck inside the trees. Oh, to Sand King. No way he's gonna survive this one. He's gonna channel up an epicenter, but he's gonna blink away. The Great Escape featuring Lon on the Sand King.
The Dragon Knight being stuck there is actually so funny.
Oh no, yeah. Oh wait,
He
the
was just
DK
like,
form
there.
finished. Yeah.
Yeah. He was just stuck
Oh,
in
no.
trees and he was like, oops.
Oh, that was so close to disaster. 50 minutes. Happy 50 minutes, Krayos.
Yep, happy 50 minutes to you.
10 more minutes and we can maybe get one of the first few 60-minute games. DK.
There is still an Aegis in the DK and the Primal Beast is coming up. But this high ground push is very, very difficult.
Look at that.
For sure.
Look at the Sandstorm. You cannot enter the zone.
No way he's gonna do this. He at least needs a Lich like Frost Shield on him if he's gonna do
Banner placed down, by the way, Krayos. Hex, DK has to be careful.
that.
It's relatively tanky. Another stun out, another wave of mana drain. So that should be a decent amount of harass. They will take down the banner at the very least. Uh-oh, here comes a Doom with a BKB. Gonna get pop here. Does have a Doom available. Hex, once again, channeling the epicenter maybe. Pushing away AXPR. This is just so stalemate right now. And are they gonna go back? They still have Aegis and they're forced to go back. High ground
do
push
wanna know-
denied.
I do want to
Oh,
point
wait.
out that the advantage of having drag Aghanim's on the DK for pushing is that your splash damage actually does more damage than the actual right click damage. So if you hit the buildings, the splash damage actually, deals more damage in the area around it. So it is the one advantage to high ground push,
And
right?
that's
And
it.
also allows them to go back and forth between the high ground and the low ground.
Alright, Kraos, Raikez in chat said 19-second Doom with the Rubik, so
Really? Huh. Wait, what? That math
I don't
doesn't
know.
add up.
I don't
Let's
do
see.
math. I'm not a math guy. I
Let
just
me
play
double
Dota.
check this. Wait. So it tells me 16 seconds on the Doom, but I remember that Doom used to be 14 seconds. Let me
Doom.
just check this.
I have no idea. Looks like they're playing around their vision here on the triangle. Trying to beat the SF. SF still doesn't have a Lincoln Sphere. They're gonna smoke right on top of him. There's gonna be two. Oh, the Lincoln Sphere! It's actually in time! Sand King, you god! But BKB gonna get popped here by the SF. He's gonna let it rip. Monkey King, he didn't get a Wukong. He didn't get the BKB up. He does have a buyback though. Here comes the Chain Frost as well as a Sacrificial Gaze. You're gonna try to bring in the SF. Buyback right now from Monkey King. They're isolating everyone right now. Lon gonna stun up the DK, but the SF, that's a real target. That's a real prize. He's gonna die first. He does have a buyback available though. Narj, he's gonna try to TP out of this one with the BKB. He will be able to escape. Buyback for the Monkey King though. 1-for-1. They have a buyback though on the SF. They're still trying to chase around for this one. Rubik, he stole away the Doom, but now he's just dead. Buyback is available on both these heroes though. Input with a double kill. Dude, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw
Lon
that
with
was
the
full
Lincolns. What?
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Lon
under
God,
attack.
man, but it
Lon
wasn't
God.
enough.
No mana though in AXPR. There's gonna be a lot of
Oh,
stun.
the-
3-man impale from the Lion. We'll keep it alive just for a little bit longer. There's gonna be a rock throw actually. Gonna catch out the Monkey King as well as the Doom. No mana left on that Doom as well as the DK. Aegis is gonna expire in the backline. Here comes Lon once again, being that commanding factor in this rally, in this push. Input is dead. RE now with a double kill. Lon pushing forward. Buybacks available on both the Hoodwink and the Doom.
That was a quite costly one for Radiant side though. SF and Rubik both bought back. SF is suffering quite a little bit now. He has his Lincolns coming up, but I just realized that Gleipnir is an AoE Lincolns breaker, and
Yep.
there are two on the side of Dire side. Internal Discord, man, is playing very well. Oh my god.
Oh man, they find the Rubik, and they also find the Primal Beast. He cannot die. He does have a buyback. All right, so there's a buyback at the very least on that Primal. Pee-wee has to try to find a way to get out of here. Blink Dagger will get cancelled. Can he try to keep chasing for this Lion? Looks like the Lion should be fine for a little bit longer. A stun. Lion, can he try to get out? Does not look like he can. He's gonna get bursted down by that DK as well as a Monkey King. So a little bit of a misstep there from the side of no team.
There's no accident anymore. This isn't an
I mean,
accident
this is incredibly devastating because they could just run down mid right now, force the buyback from the Primal, and there's not much that you can do about it. Lon is trying his best to kite out the side lanes. He is going for his refresher now, but this is at the cost of a buyback. Meaning Lon will not have buyback for the next fight, but he does have a refresher orb.
I just realized, Krios, there's an Aghanims on Sand King apparently.
Tower is under attack.
Oh wait,
I did
what?
not
No,
notice.
I don't
No,
fear
yes,
hell.
yes, an Aghanims.
Oh, he does.
Buyback
Holy
from the
shit.
Lion. Can they try to stall this one up? They have a shield rune actually on this DK. Sandstorm stalling things up. They haven't taken any lane. They took half a lane on the bottom side, but this DK, look at the mana. Oh my.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
tower
he has a
has
shield
fallen.
rune as well, and the frost shield like protecting him.
Close.
So it's not possible for him to go. Meanwhile, Doom is just happy farming on the other side of the map.
Yep. Just doing things. Yeah, but very interesting pickup on the Sandstorm, or rather on the Sand King. Smoke here. Uh-oh, they really want this one. Smoke
does
will
not
break.
have
They
ulti.
know that they're here. Blink away from the Lion. Will they keep them alive? On the Lion, just sucking away, man. Professional
Dude,
sucker
this mana
Pee-wee.
drain is so annoying, actually. It's so freaking annoying. Roshan is coming up in 30 seconds, and there is a Rubik coming up. You don't want to make this push. You just want to go rush right now, control the area, and just, secure it for next
They're
fight.
just pushing up here, Lon. They're not, rather, they're pushing up here, Kraos. They're not listening to you. No mana left, by the way, on the DK, so that's something to
No
keep an eye out
BKB.
for. No BKB,
Yeah.
no anything. Hex, once again, they want to try something. There's going to be a cancel there on the Lincoln Sphere. Rock throw in the backline. We'll catch out the Doom if I'm not mistaken.
Let's go rush, bros.
Looks like they're backing away. Yep. Looks like Roshan Nope, 2 more minutes.
Oh man,
Not a fast spawn.
that is unfortunate. Okay, so AXPR is finally going for the Moon Shard. He's recognized that his attack speed is actually a limiting factor, especially considering that there is a Shiva's
I'm not opposed
and
to taking the
Epicenter
occasional
attack speed
downsy.
slow. And considering that there's also Sandstorm Blind on the Sand King, this Sand King is actually really hard for the Dragonite to play into right now.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. 35% Sandstorm Blind. And this
Yeah,
Sand
and
King, honestly, has just been such a factor because of like his
Yeah.
Aghanims too.
No, think of it this way. There's a 60 attack speed slow on the Epicenter. The Shiva's gives a... let me see. Oh, it doesn't give attack speed slow anymore. Okay, my bad. So it's just the Epicenter, but there is the blind on the Sandstorm as well.
Uh-oh, topside. Uh-oh, Kraos. They're gonna bake in. They want the DK. They want to try to burst him down. Can they actually have any cancel for this one? Here comes a Monkey King.
Oh.
They're gonna refresh. The DK is already on half HP, but they're gonna cancel that Primal Beast. The Bash is coming through, but the Primal Beast, he's relatively tanky, but is he tanky enough? He's gonna try to get away from this one. AXPR, he's gonna pop that BKB. Does he have a Satanic? Actually, he can't hit. He's very low on the backline. Wait, and the supports in the backline. They're just dead in the back. DK gonna get turned on. Sand King is dead. They're separating everybody here. RE in the back. He spots out the DK. Do they want to try to keep going for this one? They really want this DK. Do they really want this one, son? In backline SF. He really can't hit anything. He's getting kited around. Can he get off the Requiem? One more hit. No, he cannot. Doom barely comes out of it. That's a dieback on the SF. 3 left alive here. On the side of no team. Buybacks flying out from the supports. I don't even know how the supports died. Pushing forward, Pee-wee. He does have a 4-staff. Rock throw coming out. They're really chaining, stunning this Lion. He cannot leave, but finally, he can finally walk back.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Moonshard on this DK, but the Dragon form. This should be a lane of racks guaranteed.
Radiant structure.
They should just try and
and
end right now, I feel. But I guess they're gonna play it safe.
Fortification could be used as well. Hex, bring him back. Oh, Sand King actually gets his buyback.
Okay.
They really
All
want
right.
this one. They're
This
so they're
is-
satisfied with
this
just
is-
Sand King buyback. I think they're pretty
There is
aware
the
that
growth.
SF does not have a buyback yet.
There's a Roche right now. The definitely safe play right now is that DK is not ulti. You just take that 20 seconds to run towards Roche and then secure it, come back and push, you know. And the SF won't have buyback, so even if he's like alive, it's easy for you to kind of do it. And maybe even you take down Roshan and come back to the base in time for him to still be dead.
58 minutes. We're approaching 60. We're approaching tier 5 territory, Kraos.
Is there anything that will turn?
I don't even know at
There's
this
another
point.
Aghanim. There's another Aghanim's blessing on the Roshan right now. I cannot imagine they don't give it to DK. Sorry, to Doom.
Give it to Lich, no balls.
No, give it to Doom.
Give it to Lich, no balls. Oh,
Oh my god. Ari, come on.
oh,
he's
a little
decent.
bit of a DC there. Anyways, with that break in the action, we can finally take a little bit of a breather. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water here.
So meanwhile, I'm just gonna go through the game plan for both teams. So looking at both teams like build right now, obviously, internal Discord is quite far ahead. They definitely have the advantage in terms of overall team fight. But on the side of Radiant, honestly, it doesn't look too terrible. If Lon can somehow get good initiations off on the Monkey King or the Doom, in time for SF to get quick pickoffs, it might turn the fight around quite well. SF now does have a Daedalus and a Lincolns and a Silver Edge, so you never know, right? Because SF does have that incredible damage potential. Rubaika says, what's stopping Dire from giving Aegis to MK and using MK ult and destroying Rex?
The Lion, right? Or actually, no. The Lion, I don't think the Lion's range is that long. But it's
Yeah, I
still
mean-
something to be worried about. I think if the Lion can find an angle to just suck the MK, it's gonna be somewhat concerning.
But Monkey always has the ability to like stun him from range, right?
That's true.
I think Raikes has a point. Monkey King ult can definitely be used quite well, but it also makes it such that you're forced to be in an area, right? Because like Sand King and Primal Beast can still go on you. We saw from the last fight that Primal still has the, perma stun from the Pulverize and stuff, of which the only thing that can stop him is the bash from the Monkey King. So if we somehow get, and also the Doom. So if we can somehow get Monkey King on Primal, then it might work. MK also has X that hit buildings. Yeah, the MKX doesn't really hit buildings very well. The DK would. The DK would do it much faster. I think I would definitely use the MK ult to give vision and control an area, such that DK can fight and just hit buildings. But it definitely would be a waste of the MK ult. So we'll have to see. If they somehow initiate on the MK, can't Doom with X, just jump in.
Assuming
Yeah,
they give the ads to
fair.
Doom.
Yes.
To give it to
Fair,
Lich, man.
but I
It's gonna be
can't.
funnier.
I mean, if you don't have the axe on the Doom, then I can't imagine that SF won't put the Lincolns on the Primal. SF and Sand King won't put the Lincolns on the Primal to stop that. We'll see. Yeah, I definitely think the MK ult has a place here. I am more interested in the Lich though. I can see the value in giving him Aghanim's as well, because the AOE stun is so good for Primal and Sand King, jumping people, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna do the combo, and suddenly they get interrupted by the Lich Notice the Gaze, which is has quite a long range actually.
So, a little bit of a miscommunication for you from both teams, asking for the ETA, but no answer so far.
Oof. Why do people gotta be so impolite?
Alright.
So for those of y'all who are just tuning in, this game is going on for almost 60 minutes, 20k lead. SF has not been doing well against
No
the...
That's
my
funny.
God.
Oh my god, Narj.
Yeah. So the team that's winning right now is Dire, and they're also known as Internal Discord. The more well-known people, I guess you could say, are Ilium and ASPR, maybe Catabases. I think draft-wise, they've been doing quite well, especially in Game 1. They let through a Shadow Fiend intentionally while responding with a Sand King Alchemist Pangolia draft, which was responded by no team name yet, which is currently Radiant, as with a team with no saves, which I thought was a mistake. But yeah, I mean, team with no name and don't have team name yet, which is Radiant, actually is quite strong laning wise. But it does seem like from a draw perspective, it's very difficult for them to convert this early lead later on, whereas Internal Discord seems to be very strong in mid-game rotations and fights as well. But we'll have to see. RE is the currently disconnected player. He is the captain on the Radiant side. Yeah, I think that's all the context I can offer. Oh, and also, don't have team name yet, is quite active on D2LA, I believe, which is the Australian league. Yeah, Naharj. I think I only know Naharj
Oh, there it
from...
is. He's back.
Yeah. Okay, he's back.
Alright, here we go. Game is now back online. Roshan gonna be taken here on the side of Internal Discord. Ags. Okay, close. So they give it to the Doom.
Okay.
Boring. Boo. You should look at what Mao said in chat for you.
What did he say? It just says stars for me.
He said show nipples please.
The fuck?
Oh shit, that's funny. Anyways, no showing nipples here, but instead we're gonna go right into the Rax push here. We're gonna try to stall this one up. Jumping in forward, is this Doom? BKB used already on the Doom defensively. Or was it offensively? Jumping in! Narj! Oh, the Lotus Orb though on the Doom! Gonna cancel that one out. In the backline, there's gonna be another Impale onto the Hoodwink. They take down the melee racks at the very least though. AXP are still in the area with the Silver Edge. So they get a melee rack. So what did they lose so far? They lost a BKB from the Primal and as well as a Pulverize, but that's basically nothing.
Primal no longer has a Pulverize and BKB. or at least not for another 10 seconds from the pulverize, but he doesn't have a BKB, which means that if he wants to go in, he needs to refresh because he can't get a successful pulverize off without the BKB active.
Yeah, and the Lotus Orb from that Doom.
Yeah, that was good, actually. That was really smart. Because it's an instant cast as well, which means that you can almost perfectly get it off, guaranteed, on
Oh,
the...
in the area, AXPR. Runs out of the
Oh,
DK4,
yeah.
but they spot him out. Do they have a gem? I'm not really sure. BKB gonna be used here. Can he try to get any of these kills in the backline? Huge epicenter by this Sand King. Again, Lon, but he's gonna get surrounded. He's just dead. 1 for 1 so far, but here comes the Lich. Lich, the supports are dead. RE, does he have a buyback? No, he does not, so he has to try to get out of this one. Does have a BKB available. Large in the backline. Wukong's command gonna be forced to be used here. I hear a finger in the backline. Wait a second, DK very low. Looks like he'll be safe. 2 for 1. Oh, Lon.
Doom is still up, by the way. BKB and Doom is still up.
Oh, no.
There's a gem on the floor that...
That was dropped by...
Enthusiast
I think that
baiting.
was dropped by the Lich or the Hoodwink. Either or. Tier,
Yeah, I mean,
tier
there
5
are
items, by the
no
way.
buybacks right now on the supports. There's no buyback on the lawn. This is potentially a goal on the side of...
Force boots on the
Not sword.
SF.
I'll take that.
That's about it though. Force boots on the SF on the Radiant side, but on the Dire side, we have Monkey King with a Mirror Shield, Giant String on the Doom, and now the DK now with a Pirate Hat.
Oh, I like force boots actually. It's so
Oh
nice.
no, oh no, oh no, oh no. AXTR, AXBR in the backline. Pee-wee gonna be the first target here. That's gonna be a lot of burst damage, and the Doom right on top of the SF. SF, he cannot die. That's a dieback already on the Lion. Can he chase him down
Doom
here? Do they have a
fights
gem?
by
They
the
have a
way.
gem on the Doom. Just chasing him down, but he's gonna get latched up here. Trying to stall. Oh, the save from the Rubik. I think he's gone. SF's just gone, as well as the Rubik. Oh, what a clutch play from the Rubik. Wait,
Force
unless...
boots, actually.
Oh, the creep!
No.
The creep! The pesky little creep! No way! Out of all the debts you have, it's because of a goddamn creep!
Ultimate sacrifice.
Oh,
No
that's so sad,
way!
actually.
There's a buyback now on the SF and the Lion.
Dude, the force boots were actually so cool. Like, he actually just walked away from the Doom. That was pretty impressive.
They're forced to use buybacks potentially here, Kraos.
I do want to note that Doom has elected to go with Mana Burn as his neutral spell because he's like, you know, I can just break Link into myself as well.
Buyback from Lion, linking forward. There's the thing that Rykes was talking about. Wukong's just hit the racks because it's just that easy. They still have immediately racks bottom. There's a buyback again from the SF, reflecting that, and then again Lon, Sandstorm up with the blind, linking forward the line. It's gonna completely whiff on the stun.
Dude, Lion's getting hit by these Monkey King statues.
Yeah, half HP already. So buybacks on both the Lion and the SF, forced to use it, and looks like with 40 seconds left on the Aegis, they could potentially want to try to go back in this one. SF going outside of the base. Hopefully, he can try to get some tier 5 items for his teammates. Giant's Ring actually on the Primal Beast. He doesn't buy back himself. But that's really about it. I think they need a tier 5 on the Sand King. They're desperate for it. Pirate Hat, by the way, on that Hoodwink as well. Buyback status. I think you can just let the Primal Beast die, in all honesty. He does have a buyback available. Melee racks,
I think one
a lot of
mistake
damage.
I think one mistake that Internal Discord is doing is that they're not giving Aegis to Doom or Monkey. Like, DK with Aegis is not that good, partly because he doesn't have the form after he dies, right?
Two-man stun.
Okay, we get the right.
They'll get one lane after all of
Aegis
that.
is down, by the way. There's no Aegis anymore.
Do they have any more items? They have an Ancient Lamp though on the Sand King. Ooh. Something to note down.
Okay, there is that Swift Link on the DK, so he does hit very, very hard now. What neutral item does he have? I didn't see.
He has a Pirate Hat.
Oh, right, yes.
Seer Stone on the Rubik. Oh. How does a Rubik have like 2 spells? Oh, it comes from Elder. Okay, it's shard from the Elder Dragon. All right. Oh, Narge. Whoa, 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 Narge! Going in, the Doom on top of himself. Can he actually try to get him out? Oh, does cancel out? The BKB wears off, but the save from the Rubik. BKB used on the Primal Beast, but that was Doom.
Wait, what is happening? That was so weird.
They wanted that Primal Beast badly. That's what they want. That's what happened. 1 minute 30 for Aegis.
A shame to tell the tale.
Again, we're back to another stalemate. Buyback statuses, by the way. Only people that doesn't have a buyback is that SK, the SF, and the Lion. So all 3 members of no
This
team.
net worth difference is racking up like crazy. The Doom is starting to really get items which make it really hard to deal with him. All he's really missing is like that strength blink, or he's going for that Wind Waker. Interesting.
Oh, jump in! Nards, the Primal Beast. Oh my goodness gracious, he's just dead! He doesn't have a buyback available. And now they're just gonna try to push forward into this one. Jade Frost bouncing in the backline with the Wukong's command. In the middle, in the heart and soul. Lon, he's all alone, but he's gonna channel up the epicenter. No, he's gonna get sunned up. Where is the Lon going? I don't know where he went. Somehow the Lich is dead. Buyback from the Lich and the Hoodwink. The Pulverize right on top of the Monkey King. He's still in the Wukong's command. He's gonna let another one rip out. Dead Lion though. Lon taking a whole lot of damage, but the Ancient Lamp gotta be activated. 2 for 1, if I'm not mistaken. But Lion does not have a buyback, and the 2 supports, they bought back themselves. Lon gonna jump back in with this episode, with the Sandstorm. The mischance. Really putting a thorn in their sides, but looks like in the end, Mega Creep secured. 67 minutes in.
The Dire now have mega creeps.
This is a really hard draft to deal with now.
And Lon,
This is
just
the Lich is actually having so much impact in these games, in these fights as well. Like
I'll take that.
his one spell, Frost Shield, just makes it impossible for SF to kill anybody. Like there was a moment where he was just going ham on the Doom, but Doom had Frost Shield then just put on him, and SF couldn't do anything. He had like 10 seconds of free hit. He couldn't do anything. It's so sad actually, considering that this is the supposed hardest hitter in the game right now.
So I actually didn't see what happened in the backline, who they died to here. So it looks like Lon was able to kill, and Lon and RFA was able to kill the 2 supports, but they instantly bought back.
There are no more buybacks on the there are no more buybacks on the SF and the Primal. There is a buyback on the SK, but this definitely means that like the fact that they have buybacks on all 3 cores on Eternal Discord means that they should definitely try and make a play here.
Guess what?
Okay, so they are setting up for the Primal Beast. Primal Beast is sitting on top of the cliff.
Oh, here we
They
go.
might spot him.
Narge in the area. He's gonna try to solve this one up. Oh
He's
no, he
gonna-
hit the ward! They get the Doom off! That's a dead Primal Beast!
No
That's not where
buyback.
you want to be! No buyback 4v5 instantly!
What was the plan there actually?
I don't know
You
the
see-
plan! They're tipping him up!
You get a vision of them on the cliff, but you have nobody to back you up. The SF wasn't there. Even if you saw them, you can't do
I
anything,
don't know.
right?
Maybe he wanted to get information on his team and then get out, but the jump was just way too instant. It was just way too quick.
I mean, maybe you make that play because you want to get a pick off, and then you have buyback right for the following fight. But you don't have buyback, and your team's
Okay,
not.
on the
focused.
side, they jump the Rubik. He does have an Aeon Distal. Instantly gonna get popped there. In the back line though, Lon, he's really trying his damn hardest with that BK, with the Bloodstone and the epicenter in the back. But the Doom, stolen once again. Lon will die, but he does have a buyback. Doom himself, he will also die. He will straight up buyback into this game.
Yes.
1 for 1.
Hoodwink almost died there actually, and he has a Daedalus now. Hoodwink has a Daedalus and a Gleipnir, and his hits
It's
like
more for
hurt
fun than sport.
a lot. I do want to say though that the Monkey King having the Scotty and the Aghanims made it such that the Sand King could barely move even while inside of the his ulti, because they had one sentry there and immediately like he was hit like 5 times by the statues.
And just like that, once again, we are left in another stalemate. So even though the Primal Beast did die first, they were
The Doom
able to
bot
hold
died.
without him. Yeah, they hit
Yeah,
the Doom
I mean,
did buyback.
I think I'm not sure what they're doing. But like, it seems like they're waiting for DK ult again. Yeah, he's checking for runes. It's just an illusion rune, which he will pick up now.
Illusion.
I mean, they should definitely just make a run for it right now because, sorry, run into the base right now. There are no buybacks. This SF will have buyback in like 53 seconds. but they should definitely try and like make a play right now if they can.
Oh, no SF. Oh, he runs into the Doom. No vision though.
Don't get him anymore. Oh, he's swapping in the dust, but he can't. Bro, put in your refresher back. It's not gonna cool down. Yep. Okay, nice.
MKB now on the hoodwink. Just buyback statuses on the left hand side. 3 heroes with buyback.
Man, Primal's net worth is actually so low right now. He has a 4-star, he has a Blade Mail, he has a Refresher and BKB and Blink. He is quite poor, and honestly, he is kind of tanky, but it's not enough at this stage of the game, I feel.
They have Doom, by the way, on Rubik with an Agony.
Oh,
So
nice.
they know
Yeah.
that Roshan is being taken now. Curious to see who will be the Aegis holder this time. Whose turn is
He
it?
no longer has Doom, it's expiring already. They should definitely put it under Doom because he has no buyback, and he definitely just wants to go in and control everybody.
Has fallen to the
Monkey King is going to be the choice. You're wrong.
immortal.
Interesting.
Ank.
Man, I am making such bad calls. Holy shit.
It's fine. We'll make mistakes. But anyways, the Rubik, he still has Doom. So the thing that expired actually, Krios, was the Chain Frost. So he let it rip on a creep wave, you might as well. But this Rubik Doom, this is really huge right now. No Aegis on that DK, so assuming that Rubik can get a Doom off on that DK, or in all honesty, the Doom
I mean, he
himself.
also does have a buyback, right? And he does have the Aeon Disc, so you know for certain that he's definitely going to be able to get the Doom off. It's just a question on, like, who is he going to put a Doom on? I actually think he should put Doom on Doom, because Doom does have a Lotus Orb, he has no buyback, and his Doom spells are really impactful for the fights. So if he manages to get that off, it would be really, really cool.
Get buyback
I just
statuses.
really hope he doesn't put it on the Mirror Shield, because then he'll Doom himself on the Monkey King, which would be quite funny, to be honest.
Rapier queued up now by the Shadow Fiend, stunned up there on the Monkey King.
Yeah, it's a bit late, but you definitely need the Rapier.
These towers are still relatively healthy. I hear a BKB in the backline. They really want the hoodwink, and here comes the Doom right on top of the DK. It's actually the DK. He's taking way too much damage right now. He's just dead. He doesn't have a buyback available. Instantly buyback. Again, it's on in the backline. Epicenter in the heart and soul, but he's dead with no buyback. The Doom is also dead with no buyback. It's a 1-for-1 so far. The chain front is bouncing around with the SF and the supports right now. The Primal Beast, he's dead, but they take down the
DK is
Monkey King.
swinging.
That's the first slide.
DK is
They're gonna pop the Lincoln Sphere. They're just gonna try to jump this one. DK ratting out right now, but the SF is gonna try to free hit. The Lion is dead. He doesn't have a buyback. Instantly gonna be forced to use it. SF, he doesn't have a buyback. Although he does have a buyback, he's gonna get
was
chain front.
ending the
The
game
damage on the Lich. The Lich is dead. No buyback on him. But the towers, it's not fallen. Tier 4, Agent Exposed. What have you got left in the tank?
Refresher on the DK, he just popped
No
out again,
team!
and it won't hurt.
Looks like they have no answer for this team of it for internal discord. They're dead. Ilium kills him with the Wukong's command.
Man, 1v1,
It's a mad fight in the backline. RE, he's forced to fight this one, but in the end, it's all over. Just like that, internal discord
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Victory.
defeats no team in a thriller. 73 minutes.
Nice. Honestly, no team like held out a lot longer than I expected them to. But props to both teams, really. I think the Lon MVP. Honestly, I'd still give MVP to Lon. He played so well. He played his heart out. But if I were to talk about the winning team, I think that like Monkey King carried the early like game momentum really well, and he also like was able to set up plays like every single time. Like he made it such that SF could never really fight safely. He stopped the Primal Beast like ulti, chain stunning his DK, and he just made it such that fights are very fluid and mobile for his team. So props to him. He played super well.
With that in mind, Kreos, I think we can say that that's all the time we have. I mean, 73-minute game takes a lot out of not just the players,
Yeah,
but also us. My goodness, what a thriller we just experienced. So, final result, internal Discord 2-0 against Don't Have a Team Name Just Yet. And my goodness, if you guys missed that one out, you guys missed out on a lot. So I think that should be enough to wrap things up here. I think Bops might still be streaming his game of
Yeah, putting
anti-mage
you
versus AU rejects, or no anti-mage versus AU rejects. So
probably crash
yep.
his stream.
So yeah, with that in mind, everybody, thank you for joining us, and thank you, Krayos, for joining me on such short notice.
No, thank you. It was my pleasure. Thank you for
Thank you.
casting with me.
Thank you for being my co-caster. And with that, everybody, have a good night. Krayos, any closing remarks?
No, thanks.
All
Great
right.
game.